Haya, el más duro, papi. Haya, el más duro, papi. Haya, el más duro, papi. Hayal el más duro, papi. Hayal el más duro, papi. Hayal el más duro, papi.
I guess it's about that time that I should start speaking. What's going on, you guys? What is popping? I don't know if it's gonna actually like show the chat. Like, hold on. I just realized that I need my my chat to show up and it's not showing right now. Turn this music down just a tad bit. What is popping, y'all? Hold on. I gotta like bring up my chat because I don't have my chat up like right now. Boom. Because I still have the Twitch chat thing up, so I can't see any of the chat until now. So, if y'all were to chat now, I would be able to see it. What is popping? This is a bit of a difference for me right now. We should probably go ahead and switch scenes, shouldn't we? Let me do one thing real quick, and then we're gonna switch scenes. Let's see. What the freak? I guess. All right, let's get it. Let me bring this back up. I got the feeling that they're probably in here already chatting right now. So we're about to just literally pop up with them being here. But it is back. We have returned with the podcast. We can't hear them just yet, but they in here chit chat and all that good stuff. But I'm about to unmute and then I'm gonna introduce everybody that's currently here. We're gonna start from the left with Hino, and then we're gonna go to JP. You guys know who I am. So there's no need for me to introduce myself. But let's go ahead and get this thing started.
Why I like it more than Power is that a lot of that shit really happened with Big Meat.
Oh, that's a story of actual BMF.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, Big Meat's son play him.
Big who?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know if that was like an actual, like, they going, because you only can say so much before you getting, I guess, indicted or trouble. Like,
I guess we're just gonna let
He
this slide.
already in jail. What they gonna
no,
do?
I'm just saying, it's like, isn't people.
So they
still-
changed some stuff, but they say at the beginning of each episode, a lot of this shit really happened.
Yeah.
They got creative freedom kind of because that's him. He okayed it. Some of the Lil Meech did say some of that shit. He'll call him and be like, "Hey, that ain't happened. Ain't nobody whoop my ass." Because fucking Lil Meech would get stole on in the show, and he was like, "That shit ain't never happened to me."
Hiya.
To let y'all know, we are live right now.
Yeah, let me end the B-roll. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna need y'all to go down the list and introduce yourselves.
Fruit going
We're
on.
gonna start with you, because of the fact that I know the camera's gonna like blank out for a hot second because I'm gonna stop the music. But go ahead, Heno. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are.
I am HENVINCIBLE. That's me, known elsewhere as the biased babyface. What's good, y'all?
The biased baby face. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Like, you-
Anything?
Sounds like
that caught
hate.
me- that's not hate. I was like, I have never heard him say that about himself. So this is interesting. Okay. Get
Yeah,
your stuff off.
different
Get
show, different platform.
Different show, different.
It's different means different.
Go ahead, get your stuff off. Go ahead, tell everybody about yourself. Go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yeah, like,
Windy
Stage
City
right.
native,
stage right.
One Piece fan.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see,
Want it.
One Piece fan.
Left, right.
Collector.
Neglector.
Weeb.
Leo.
Stick.
Double D the slave. Music lover.
Y'all
Y'all
muted, so, you
muted, so I can't hear
me.
y'all talking trash. Wait, what? Hold on.
I don't think you are actually muted. I think she just has it on audio only.
Okay, yeah, I can hear it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can hear it.
Whoa.
But yeah, I'm a gamer. Long time podcaster, just reevaluating.
Reevaluate.
Content creator. Yeah.
You doing to well, we gonna get to that, but you can still throw it out there where people can find you at for sure, 100%.
I am invincible on everything. Twitter,
X.
Twitch, Kick, X. No, I don't call it X. I call it Cross.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause I'm a
Cross.
Kingdom Hearts fan. So
I respect it. I
I
respect
call that
it.
shit Cross. Kick and YouTube.
Make sure y'all definitely go run up the YouTube, run him up on Twitch, run him up on Kick when he does stream back over there again.
I upload every Monday and Thursday morning.
Instagram too.
Yeah, Instagram is also invincible.
You know, you can see him shaking his dump around there. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow
Hey, yo.
Hey.
that. Do I have to
was
show
one
that clip?
time.
What? What? Put that what's inside to what?
All right, so now we have to introduce today's guest. Y'all, y'all see him in the middle there. He got his name behind top of his
Gang.
head. He's getting the crowd hyped up.
Gang.
You know,
Gang.
he's gunning down the line with the squad next to him. Coming to starting lineup
Mm-hmm.
5'10".
Alright. What were you talking about, yo? What were you talking
I'm
about?
the kid with the flaming hair. Call me Johnny Test.
Can I get the AKAs off one time, guys?
Go ahead.
Do it.
Like, I ain't know it's your boy JP, aka Psych Head Ass.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, my name is Jalapeno Poppy. That's on all fucking platforms and wherever you have access to the internet. You Google me. You know what I'm saying? Google me, baby. Jay-Z said that, right?
Yeah.
Google me,
Because
baby.
you try to play with his
Jay-Z.
name.
Yeah, I'm a creator. I cook. I dance, even though I can't dance. I talk shit, even though I don't talk shit. I love, even though I'm a hater. And I make music here and there, bro. And I play games, bro. I'm a gamer when it matters the most. So yeah. Hi. Shout out. First of all, I want to give a shout out to what's this guy's name? Heno or some shit like whatever. Shout out to that guy, whatever.
He's
I
on
want to
good.
give a shout out to C1 too for orchestrating and putting most of this together and shit like that. Thank you for allowing me to be on your platform and
Shut up.
Oh.
he said, "Oh."
This man just gonna say all that like multi-streams ain't happening for years now. Anyways. All right, so
Who you be?
I think he already said that.
everybody knows who I be.
He went through that.
Like, I didn't even have to go through no intros. Y'all know who I be. If y'all follow me on here, then that means y'all know who I am. If you aren't following me and you come across this,
Who I be?
They don't know.
I hate all this right now. But if you are new here and have not been introduced to myself or any of the gentlemen that I'm with, I am known as Chris One or C1. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you call yourself a variety streamer, I feel like you bundled yourself up with everybody else that calls yourself a variety streamer. So I've been trying to find multiple ways to say variety without saying variety. I am a content creator.
Multifaceted.
I mean, if you want to run with that, you can run with that. I am a content creator that does a wide array of different things, ranging from cosplaying to gaming to skits to, podcast is coming back.
Cosplay.
That was the first thing I said. The cosplay, gaming, skits, doing a podcast. You know, we finna start doing some other things too. It might not even be skits. You know, I'm trying to like look. I'm gonna let y'all know because I want people to know like we going all forms of content, starting from like here on out. Like I love my gaming stuff.
Hell yeah, OF coming soon.
All right, you guys heard it first. Heno's doing OF for you guys. Yep. He said it. He said coming soon. He said it. He said it. That guy down there on the other end.
No cap. We seen glimpses of what it could look like. You
Hey,
feel me, bro?
yo, what?
He posed with the box, bro. You remember he was like this or some shit, bro.
Yeah, he was over there hitting the D-Generation X in his raid trailer over there. Hey.
I forgot that happened.
That man, that's what I said. Bald had no best era. That man he didn't care.
Wow.
Nah, but with the dreads now, bro, even though I'm like calling them dreadlocks or luscious locks, you feel me? But
shake them locks.
Like,
go ahead, shake it for the one time. Boo.
It's too early. It's too early, bro. He ain't got
that man. Somebody get this man a drink so he can wild out real.
No more coffee.
I just had coffee. This coffee was hidden.
Put some rum in that coffee or something.
You know.
It is brunch time. You gonna have Heno in there shaking ass, bro. Chill.
I mean, we need him. We need Heno. We need Heno on max energy, man. Because it's like,
trying
especially
to take me on a mimosa date. Take me out to dinner, shorty.
Get that. we need him on max energy.
I ain't never been to a brunch,
Chainsaw.
but I'm not going to a brunch without a chick. I'm sorry. I'm not going unless I'm gonna go in there and pick someone else
at the brunch.
Look, he ain't wrong.
I
don't do brunches solo.
I own a seersucker shirt. I am ready already. Goddamn it!
This is what. Yes.
And then-
This is like peak yeah, bro. Fuck it. Hell yeah, bro. What you talking about? I'm not with it, but I support y'all, bro.
this general
I support
energy
that.
is
No, deadass. I've been to like a seersucker and sundress party. That shit was kind of hard.
I wouldn't.
I
I
do.
would. My boy.
What else was hard, bro?
Like I wanted to say some things, but I had to think about it. I'm like, hold on, I can't expose myself. Anyways,
Wait, what?
no, don't worry about
What's
it.
Like, yeah, the one time we went together,
What?
we was there together. I was there with y'all.
Like, hey, hold on, hold on.
I saw the hoes.
They don't need to know
It was
about
up
that.
there.
But no, but yeah, like everybody here does many different things, and you should definitely check them out on all, like every single platform. Everyone's going to be doing something new or different, and you should definitely show them your full support.
What?
It really-
I was a
it's ranging.
ghostwriter in college. That's what I was saving for the podcast. Tell you, JV, I was a. That's how much I did not like my voice. I was a ghostwriter in college.
When you say ghostwriter, what do you mean?
I would write the bars and then give them to my homie who was a singer for him to do.
Singer?
I-
So wait,
This
so
is
wait,
something
wait,
new
wait,
I
wait,
just
wait,
found
wait,
out
wait.
about.
Wait, nigga. What? So you was an R&B writer? Essentially?
baby.
Essentially.
Talk to you.
Nigga, that's harder than being a rapper.
I write poetry.
But
Yeah,
like,
this is true.
You understand? No, I'm just saying the difficulty of level because you have to create something that matches that person's voice.
Yeah,
And you did that?
yeah. I don't
Why-
think he ever put it out, but I know that he
I don't
recorded
care.
it.
The
and
fact
I-
that
he
you, I
did.
don't know.
I hate the
That's like
fact that he
writing
did
script,
the one thing. He was just like, "You did this? Yeah, for real? Yeah.
No, he's so cool
Are you
about
sure
it.
you
He
like?
yeah.
Like, so this is definitely you?
Ain't nothing ever
Yeah.
come out of it, but
I'm fucking
that
geeking out right
technically-
now. And he just like he's like, yeah. That's what
ain't
I'm
nothing
saying.
ever come of it. But that is something that happened in my life.
I'd be like,
Happy
"Hell, I'd be like,
birthday,
"Hell, you remember your
homie."
or
For
watch-
me?
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy.
For me?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, watch this. C1. Hey, Henno, you remember your first bag of hot crunchy curls?
No, I was not. I was not a hot chip fan until I became an adult.
See how he went in depth about that, but when I asked about his previous music career,
Yeah. Exposed.
That's
We were-
hilarious.
Oh, we need to get that DVD exposed debuff thing. Put that on the screen, but over his head for the rest of the show.
oh gosh.
But
bro,
yeah,
that's
okay,
fucking
so,
awesome,
like,
bro.
I mean,
'Cause I
it's kind
tried.
of just because I never like I've continued to do it. Like now it's
Mhm.
just poems in my phone, like in my notes. Like I still write, I just don't give it to nobody now.
No, you need to
I
put
give it-
that out there.
I ain't gonna lie, I give it now. It's
Hey, what you be giving?
transparency. I mainly give it to women, but
I mean,
I
ain't nothing wrong
give
with
it- but most of the women that I give it to are poetry lovers, so that's who I share it with.
No, you need to create something around that. As a matter of fact, now, like, 'cause
I
that's
had a thought of doing like a poetry stream, but I didn't know who would participate with me. If it was just me reading my own shit, and that's
get something like
got
so.
a time limit on it.
So like a thing that I'm definitely like kind of like going back and thinking about, because it's like I've been trying to like get a lot of people to like invest in their talents and different things that they do, because it's just like
I just had a brain blast.
I have another friend that like she likes to sing and stuff and does a lot of stuff, and I'm like, yo, like you should definitely like throw up like videos of you singing on TikTok or whatever, or just like go live onto like, because I know she does like a thing with her cousin where they'll just get onto Instagram live and start talking and stuff. I'm like, you should just
Yeah.
start like uploading yourself singing.
Yeah.
Like do streaming, like do like a little singing stream thing. Like if you don't want to be on camera or whatever that case is, like
you
you
don't have
know,
to be.
just like put up a picture and just start singing and stuff, and like let people hear your voice, because it's just like that's like your talents. Like streaming is no longer just about like literally gaming and doing art. Like there's literally, it's so like streaming,
Much more,
doing
yeah.
anything that's a talent of yours to get it seen and heard, or whatever your talent is, you have to do those things, just because of the fact that if you don't do it, you can't benefit from it. And I've been trying to get people to realize that it's just like you never know what can come of your talents. You can monetize your talents, basically. So I want people to realize that if there's something that you do besides for if you just like if you're a streamer and you have another talent, broadcast that talent through a stream one day. So because it's like you never know what can come of as a result of that. Because that's one
So
thing I've
then
been
they
trying to get
ask
people.
you, "Well, what do you stream?" I'm a culinary, so I stream myself food, or I
Mhm.
make content around food, or no, I'm saying I'm a
I'm
hair
an
braider. I
artist.
make fucking hair shit. It's like he was right, brother. You can do
Yeah,
anything
like
at this point.
yep.
Yeah,
It's like
and I just had a brain blast to like. So like I struggle with like YouTube shorts. The shorts that I have posted haven't really like blown up or no shit. And I was like thinking like, oh, I could maybe like do like read my poems for shorts maybe.
yeah. I mean that's actually a fire idea. Yeah, you should definitely do that. And because
I
you
got
would
a
reach,
bunch.
because I was like that
Yes,
would
and
definitely reach a different audience.
Yeah.
short form content, consistent. If you got enough in the tub, like you say you do,
Throw it into a long form video for YouTube. That could be your YouTube channel.
And I was trying to do something like that when I was trying to do the editing stream, but OBS had cucked me out on that.
Oh yes, be doing some stuff.
Yeah, I had done it before on Kick. I was like just streaming me editing a YouTube video.
yeah, you
But I
streaming
would-
meat. Hey yo,
But I would cut the audio of the from stream. I would cut out the audio of the actual video, so motherfuckers would still have to go watch the video to hear these jokes.
That's fair.
But and then just had like some music playing in the background, and that was cool. That had worked, but I just because of how they encode, I can't really do that on Twitch.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I was at the end of July. That's what I was doing a lot. I was doing recording. I was doing editing streams on Kick,
and then they got
and that was cool. That was I got a pretty good like number of viewers off that, but at that point I had already fucked off the possibility of receiving a Twitch check for July. So
I mean, you gotta get that ad revenue. That's what
I'm gonna have to do both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do both because, goddamn.
Back to back.
stack it up and multiplier. All right. So, the general premise of this, I guess, it's not even really like a structured podcast. This is just kind of like hot ones in a sense. Like if you think about that, you know, they're doing something and then they're asking questions about various different things. Obviously, we want to get to the meaty aspects of our get. Hey, yo, don't look at me like that.
I was gonna let you rock.
We want to get to the meaty aspects of our guest and you know, deep dive into them and who they are, what's got them started, what made them who they are now. How like I don't even want to ask any questions.
I want to get to the shit. I got a question.
Get to the shit then.
But-
Talk your shit, man.
I guess
want you to take us back. I want you to take us back and take us on the journey. Do you remember your process or what your like life was like on your first time dropping a song?
E?
Yeah.
Nigga. The first time I dropped a song was in my homie basement. Shout out Context. We had that the black people meme, but like they don't ever change their battery in a smoke detector. So
Yeah.
first of all, mic is ass.
Beep.
It's like whatever. It's a USB mic. All my niggas is saying. I kind of remember the rap, but I deleted the song and everything since then. But
What year
yeah,
was it?
that 2016.
So I was
2015.
26 years
I released
old.
it in 2016. I just had it for so long. Then I was just
Yeah.
like, I waited inside. I think I recorded like 2 or 3 more. Then I started dropping them. But I did that one, and I was like, it's low key ass. But it was the first one. I was like, yo, I got that out. That's how it was like the whole voice thing. I was like, this can't be how I sound because I rap other motherfucking shit. I can rap Lil Wayne shit. And that shit sound fire. So I was like, how do I get to that point? So it was just like, kept going back to that. And then uh it was my first time like actually just showing somebody something I created that I was proud of. Like in school, you fucking around, make a post or whatever, and then I throw that shit out as soon as the project of like fucking science fair, all that shit. That was probably the
Word.
first thing besides like, you beat a video game you want to show motherfuckers. That was probably the only thing besides that like I did. I was like, yo, look what I did, guys. And I'm like fucking 20 at this. I'm like 19, 20. So that's what it started. And I've been creating music ever since. I haven't stopped. So that's where it started, bro. Damn,
Okay.
that took me back. The fucking smoke detector, bro. That shit was crazy. 'cause I'm in that bitch rapping and did. All you hear is
Man.
Oh my God. I have to
So
try to find that. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. on my
okay,
email.
for sure. Now,
Shit.
so like you've I'm a fan of your music.
I'm a fan of
Definitely, you
my music.
definitely show your interest and the things that you've experienced close to your heart in your music.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
How do you go through? Is it a process that you go through with combining your fandoms with your art?
Yeah. It's a process. The process is literally just live life, bro. And then like this shit is crazy. It was like what 3 days ago. I was at work and I was like, I haven't rapped in like fucking forever, bro. So I was just like found the beat and I was rapping, made a whole song, bro. So I have a bunch of like shit like that that's sitting on my computer and shit like that, unmixed. But yeah, I think life is kind of just like the process at this point. And it's like I try to I'm at the point of like I know how to create a good song. I know how to create emotional songs. I know how to. I just want to make shit fun shit now. At this point, I'm at that stage. So it's like whenever I get that notion to write and like rap something, but like it's kind of fun because for like when you first start, your shit is like very like in depth and like
Yeah.
deep and shit like because you trying to tell a story or whatever. You think that's what you're supposed to do. So it's real. It's more like you trying to rap from a place. Now I'm just rapping from places that I've been. I go and shit like that. Like fucking, I drop a song called Target Run or some shit like that, and this shit will be just about like going to Target. So but I also understand art and like creating shit. So
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna do some shit and to be bullshit like that. Shit like that.
Right.
It's gonna
But
be something
also,
that I want to
gotta,
execute it properly. I don't give a fuck if
yeah.
it sounds the premise is about like fucking I don't know. Yeah. Regular shit. It was a song just saying about regular shit, but the premise was like, I just like regular shit. I'm a regular dude. So shit like that, but you put like effort behind executing it. And that's what I try to do. So that's the process. So process is not having a process. Nigga. Don't overthink shit. Shout out Kenny Beats.
This is actually true. Like, if you want to get
Yeah,
something
the man.
done, like don't try to overthink it, overanalyze it. Just get it done. Just do it.
Yeah.
Everything else will come later.
What is the possibility of like another pack of
Act
drop?
like a song?
Yeah.
Very, very minimal, bro. I'm in this fucking this bag of like I kind of want to not even fall back, but I want to kind of do production on a different level. I want to test myself like kind of on the stage in a comedy sense. And then another
Okay.
thing I've been looking to get into, I want to kind of like see one when he said the skit shit, we literally talked about this. We had this same like kind of urgency to want to do that at the same time. So it's like I'm finding a lot of people like that's like that can do that, but also play a character, like not in
Yeah.
a sense of like they being somebody else, but we'll fucking play a game with C1, right? C1 plays a killer. This nigga throws on his Wesker voice.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's something. No, it's something, but it's like I'm thinking it's something there. I'll play games with like Ty, and Ty get into like these characters. It's something there. Unique does it. Everybody has like that character, and I feel like certain people like if I could just kind of find a way to like put that together and stuff like that, or at least just show people like see one say in a different capacity, you got different content there. That's a whole different like fucking platform and shit you can fucking spread out to. So as far as music go, a whole pack, you know what? Nah. Probably around my birthday, I might do another pack. It just
Okay.
depends on where I'm at. It's like, bro, if I get the urgency to write or rap, bro, you know what? I'll hold you to that. 500 subscribers on YouTube, I'll drop the pack, bro.
Y'all heard it
Follow
first.
him.
I'll drop the pack. I'll drop a pack, bro.
Follow him. Y'all go follow my guy.
Jalapeno Poppy on the
Subscribe to
YouTube.
it. Yeah,
That
I'll
button
drop
up,
the
run
pack.
it up.
Mm.
Look at that boy
put that- I'll
Neku
put that
coming
on
out of the cut.
Look, see, look, God did.
God did.
No, but like the last time I've dropped anything, really with Neku. He put that battery, like that's another person, bro. It's like y'all sometimes put batteries in my back that y'all don't even know. Like, oh shit, I'll just be like talking to y'all and I found a Duracell on the floor. I'd be like, I'm gonna use this later. And I go and I create some shit off of that. And I'd be like, I came up with the idea with you. Like me and Neku was just fucking around with the Orlando shit. Speaking of music.
I'm mad to this day that I missed the deadline for the FNB remix. I'm upset to this day that I was not on that.
To keep it a
But
buck.
it was my fault because life was lifing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, because I was supposed to be on it too. And
What
that's
happened? You missed the deadline?
No, it wasn't that I missed the deadline. I was super busy at the point in time, like when he was
Yeah.
doing the thing for it, and so I wasn't able to send anything in. But it in all honesty, it worked out better that way because where I was supposed to fit in at, Poogly did two lines. She did 2 verses, so it worked out.
So, yeah.
So it
The
was
way
just
that
like,
came about for me, it was kind of just random. And like you say, it was a quick shit. Pause. So it was not like shit, like I was like shitting. But that sounded
Quick
wild.
turnaround.
But nah. But I think it was either Neko or somebody hit me up. They was like, yo. They was like, yo, we doing the thing. We need you to rap. I was like, every time Neku hits me up to rap, I send him a verse in 30 minutes or less. That's like a thing. Like he'd be like, yo, JP, I need this. I'm like, bet I get straight to it. Like, that's why like I be telling motherfuckers.
you need more
bro, just
energy like
ask
that.
me. Huh?
You need more people with energy like that.
I
do.
made that shit I told you I recorded. Okay, so I told you that I recorded one thing and I only sent it to one person. It
Uh-huh.
was a Yu-Gi-Oh freestyle, and the only person I sent it to was Neck.
Look, we like
Says a lie, bro.
It was a freestyle on a beat I told him I wanted that I couldn't have because it belonged to somebody else. And I
But you sent it
recorded
to him
and
anyway,
I
like,
only
yeah.
sent it to him. You know,
That's
me
fair.
and him was the only person that got that file.
That's fair.
That's
This is
great. We're gonna
100%
hear that
fair.
one day.
No, we don't get it out of Neku.
Yeah.
But speaking of Neku, funny enough, if JP wasn't available, he was going to be the next person I was going to ask. Yeah, literally, I'm about to give you guys like a list of names that have been thrown into the pot of people to be interviewed at some point in time.
Okay.
It was I asked Hino for 3 people, and then I got my own 3 people that I wanted to interview. First one that Hino threw out there was Pop. Second person was actually you, JP. So you are very near and dear to his heart, and he wants you to know that. And then
Man, fire
the last
together, man.
person that he asked
Make
for
fire.
was Pushplay, the DJ.
King. Oh, that's gonna be a good one, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's
gonna be-
that's gonna get real dirty because
Nerdy?
by the time that gets, that's gonna be mad
and
wrestling
just
shit to
like-
happen.
You know, you for whatever reason, I don't know. You just have a way of asking questions that lead people to like open up. You like if somebody easy to open up to. UNC one, so he gonna get on here and then it's gonna. I know he just had like the what you call it thing, and it just
He
like
just
life has
got-
been like
It's
life
been
has
beautiful
been
for
real
that
up.
man.
Yeah, it's been up. So I think that's gonna be a good good positive like. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Push, nigga King Push, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, Neku, not Neku, Hino. Neko. Hiku. Yeah, bro, he gotta drop that, bro. Leak
He
that.
said, "Oh,
But yeah.
y'all, okay. I don't know if you just saw it, but you know, Neku just said he's gonna cook
Yeah.
a freestyle beat for you."
yeah, I see, and yeah, I'm down. You still got the. If you don't got it, I think I should still have it, or it's in our Discord thread.
But I know my top 3 were going to be Sensei CJ,
Mhm.
J Rock the God,
Ooh.
And then I have another friend who is not a gamer of any sort, but she does. She actually makes music herself, and she has her own clothing line. Her name is Tasha, which not Barefoot Tasha, but it's another Tasha. She's actually already agreed to being a part of it, so it's gonna be sometime in September when I get her on board on here. We'll have everything will probably be more situated, more firm, and I don't like the word. I don't like that I use firm, but it'll be
Hey,
it'll be
yo.
properly established.
CJ like Hove.
Wait, what?
CJ like Hove. He don't do no interviews.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get him to pull up. Watch, you're gonna be the one geeking more than me.
Pause. We gonna have to like both approach him. We gonna have to like tag team and pause.
Hey,
For real.
I don't even think it's gonna be that much.
I've asked on my own years ago, and it didn't. And he wasn't with it.
Ago, though.
Yeah.
Different time.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Yeah.
think now that like he's got himself more established and he's like he
A
knows
lot
what he
of
wants to
life
do.
has
It's just
happened.
yeah, it's like
since
he's
now.
like he doesn't have as much. Well, I won't say he doesn't have as much as going on, but he's not bogged down as much. Like he has a lot going on with the Rapture for sure.
Yeah,
like,
but even
it's
that has
scheduling.
like freed his mind a little bit.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I think that might have been the main thing is that his like there was just so much going on that he wanted to have done, and now that he's in a position where he's happier, I'm quite sure that he would be down to like chat and get some things
Yeah.
off.
Watching his creative process is wild.
And
So-
like even then, not even just watching his creative process, watching his journey. That's the main reason that I really want to like sit down and talk with him, because it's just like even then, it's like I still remember because he reminds me every so often. He's just like, I remember that one time I pulled up and I'm like, decided to hit him with that tier 3, and I just stayed and I was like, I want to see you go full time with this and this be your actual main source of income. And he's at that point. I'm like, I love seeing things like that. Like
But
that's what I want.
You get a fuck appreciation sometimes getting to see a new process. Like I was working that time I took my hiatus, I was in Central Illinois. We were working in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Watching a chef
Chef.
that
As a
is
chef.
in love with food create.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've never been able to. I want to go to a studio session to watch. Like one of my favorite pieces of content was the Lil Wayne documentary.
Mm-hmm.
What we got to see his process of making 30 minutes to New Orleans, and that's one of my favorite songs ever, because getting to see his creation process of from here to here.
And that's like that's a whole vibe in itself. When you really like love something, like the creation process of something, like that whole, like you said, the music shit. Like if you love something, you gon' it's kind of like when you play basketball, right? You having a bad day, you missing your shots, whatever. You probably having a terrible workout. Shit happens like that in the studio where you kind of like trying to get some shit right. You trying to get like that bar right, maybe that cadence or whatever, and your breath is not there. You like, all right, let me slow it down and rework this, or let me go back around. And people don't see that part. They kind of just see the end process, or they just be in the studio out there and when the shit's on the speakers, but they not there when you gotta take a 15-minute break, write some more shit, or you feel me? Niggas get hungry. You gotta go get food. Like the shit at its core is like a full-time job too. If you're really in there, like you supposed to be in there, and that's for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that creation process.
And
It's
speaking
seeing
of
people nerd
creation
out.
process,
So
we gotta
JP, two questions, and then C1, I actually have a question for you as well.
I'm first.
So we talked about the process and where your life was at when you dropped your first song.
Mm-hmm.
Take us to where you first hit go live.
So anyone knows, I was a user of Twitch way before I streamed. I was on this bitch causing all type of mayhem, be everybody a little irritating that brother. I've been like that since 2015, really 14, but like really 15. So it took me 2.5, 3 years to even save up or get the equipment or even put myself in a position to want to stream, because I wanted to do YouTube first. And I was gonna start. I think it's on my YouTube channel now. I gotta find a video. There's this video I recorded with this fucking AirDroid phone where I just got Dragon Ball Xeno first. the first one. That was gonna be like the first piece of content I ever created, ever, bro. Like, cause I just thought it was easy. I know Dragon Ball Z. It's kind of weebish, so it's not gonna be out of pocket. Nobody gonna really judge me because it's a weeb game. It ain't like I'm fucking recording 2K or anything. So I was like, yeah, but that never happened. So nigga, I save up, I get a laptop, bro. I know what I'm saying. I finesse some shit to how you can maybe allegedly play Game Boy Advance games. Know what I'm saying? On a,
Cough,
know what I'm
cough.
saying? Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what was
if you
going
know,
on?
if you know, you know. So yeah, I was playing Mario. I think it's probably still my biggest clip to this day. That's crazy. From the I was playing Mario and I couldn't. This is like it was fucked up. I had no controller, so I was trying to play on the fucking mouse and keyboard of a laptop. Trying to get under this
And
of Mario.
what was going on
in my life?
in your life, like other aspects of your
Ooh,
life
I
outside?
had
of
just
streaming
gotten
back then?
over like really being depressed. I had fallen in love with like games again. Like before, like I started streaming, I had like kind of like stole my nephew's PS4, but I didn't steal it. They weren't playing it, so I popped up. It was like 2K18. I started playing 2K. I was like, I miss this shit. Nigga, I ran through all the Batman games. It's like I really like this shit. The last thing that did it was Mortal Kombat. And was it 9?
9 would have been out around that time, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was 9, and I was like, I'm back gaming now, bro. I'm gay. I'm a gamer, nigga. I'm whooping everybody else. I'm like, I'm back, nigga. I felt like Rocky. What's that I did?
Adrian.
Adrian.
No, so then I just had to. Then I went to a lot of YouTube University to learn how to like set that up. So, and I was like, when I actually sit down and try to like learn something, and I dedicate like my focus to learning something, because I hate like just learning things. I don't know why. When I feel like I can do that, that's when I know I like something. If I take my time to read shit and learn something and be patient with it, I'm like, oh, I need to be here. Yeah, I had just gotten over being like really fucking depressed. I came back from the city because I left. So I had went to like fucking Vegas to help my brother run a company, moving company and shit like that. So I came back, kind of missed home. I was like, yeah, I'm here now, but you still ain't had no direction. So I was like, I'm just play some games, so I figured some shit out, and I was like, yeah, bro. And then that last check hit, nigga. I was like, I'm bad at the fucking laptop, but I'm doing this. Oh yeah, that's what happened. That's how I got started streaming, honestly. So.
That's dope.
And I went from that to the fucking place streaming off the PS4 days, and then you
Yeah.
know,
Good times.
and then my bad. It was the second part to that question, or did I talk too much?
No. Question for both of y'all. What was the first game y'all streamed, and how is that different from your like baseline content now? So like my first game that I actually went live with was Monster Hunter World.
Wow.
PS4.
Straight from the console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play Monster Hunter? Wait, sidebar.
That was my first.
But you fuck
I
with the
never
new
really.
ones? No?
I haven't gotten the new ones,
Okay.
and
I ain't got to yell at you.
I ain't have a crew. So I fell out of
I
it.
never.
That's
had
been
a
my
crew.
thing is, the
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah.
Until recently, but that's because I started soloing because I'm a gamer. But yeah, I kind of answered that question with the Mario, so I'll let C1 go.
And now I haven't
Oh.
played Monster Hunter World in a long time, and now I don't really know if I really play like monster collectors. Like I don't really play Pokemon like that no more.
Oh. Yeah.
My main monster collector is in the fucking Rapture right now. Like that's
Your
facts.
main monster collection is in freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Stop lying to us.
Try to allow you.
I don't consider that like that though.
It's just monsters and cards. What's the difference between being a ball and a card?
Mhm.
One's a square, one's a circle.
I hate that.
But what was your first game, Simon? Like first game you like went live with?
Y'all gonna make y'all.
2009, bro. No.
No, it was 2010 Christmas Eve.
I remember.
I'm mad that hit on just it just zoomed like go on, but no.
What was the game?
Nah, I mean, y'all know, what's my favorite anime?
Bleach.
One Piece. I was like,
This man said One Piece. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. It is definitely Bleach. It was Bleach Soul Ignition.
Yeah,
Because it was the Japanese.
Oh.
Because the game wasn't out yet, but it was the Japanese demo.
import.
Mhm.
Oh,
You know, it was the demo for it because I had a Japanese account on PlayStation 3. So I was just like, yo, the demo's out. I'm like, y'all got to see the Bleach game, and they were like,
I did not
bro,
know that.
like it's like how we gonna see it? Like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at home. Like, you gonna come over? You gonna bring over your PlayStation? I'm like, no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find a way like I can show this stuff online somewhere. When searching
That's
on the internet,
crazy. So you was really feeling me when I be crying about Bleach games.
bruh, like I am like literally probably
am
the biggest
hurt.
Bleach
I am
fan out
disheveled.
here.
I found out about this story from C1 because I was like, bro, is there like any Bleach games? And he was
Not
like,
really.
but he
No,
told me
there's a
how
handful
he
of
got
them, but they're just
started.
not on. They're just not on. They don't make them like that
Decided to-
anymore.
yeah.
Because it's like
They own a lot of them are
there's-
Japanese PSP.
there was the Soul Heat the Soul 1 through 7 was on PSP, and then there's Soul Carnival 1 and 2
Mhm.
on PSP. Then they got the mobile game. Then there's also I believe it was a Wii game that they have. It's like a Smash Bros for free for all 4 people.
They had a DS game that I went searching for it in New York. They didn't have it in any of the retro stores, but Bleach Third Phantom for DS. That's like one of my favorite games.
Cause like I love the Soul Carnival games, but when they finally made an actual like console game that I could play, I was like, I'm on it, and because it came out, the demo for it came out at the same time that the Hellverse movie came out, and so you got to see Ichigo's new form, the Hell form, where he had the skeletons all over him and stuff. And I was like, yo, this game is basically a Musou game. I'm like, I'm all over this.
Wait,
My
what-
friend,
Also,
Musou,
I know what that is. Yeah, I played Pirate Warriors. But what the fuck? What's it for?
it was on PS3.
Damn, I never had a PS3.
Yep, it was
Me
called
neither,
because it was in
That shit-
Japan.
That's not the only fucking game that I missed out on.
But it
coincidentally,
was-
it's also a Musou game.
I hated it.
Oh damn!
Because it's like it didn't start. It started literally.
in the
Where-
middle of him and
It was
Oh,
like
right.
it was like yeah, it was like right there at the Hueco Mundo arc, basically.
yeah,
It started
it
was
there
like,
and it went
fuck?
up to the end of the Aizen fight.
Oh,
so it
that's
was like-
short.
Yeah, it was like 12 main missions, and then you had a lot of characters to play as. Like you had like Ichigo, you had Uryu, you could play as Alo Ichigo, like in his Vasto form. You had Ukiura, you had a lot of you had a lot of characters to play from in there, but it was just like, you know, like there was definitely more that they could have done with it. And now that we've gotten so many other anime-esque games that have come out, that's I'm like right now the
And they had the
best.
content at the
I
time the game came
need-
out too.
They
Yeah,
got
it's like
content now. The anime is back. I
I'm saying
need
even
Bleach
before-
Kakarot.
yes, basically that like if they were to go and do that, and then like you run around Katakura Town, and then you
I'm
can
gonna fly.
you can
like
see
in-
different characters, and
man.
then you got the hollows just randomly posted up in town and stuff. Perfect game right there.
They got
perfect
the
game.
people you can add to the route. You can add to the like how
There's
Kakarot. You
too
switch out
many
characters. They got
characters.
characters they could do that with.
Like,
I need
I would low
Bleach
key
Kakarot.
low key run around as Odahime. Soten Keshu. I reject. I'll
You can't
Yeah,
fly.
Alright, that's the reason you run around. Oh man.
Actually,
No, I'm just saying. I'm not just
even-
saying. I would run around as playing as her. I'd be Chad too.
I would run around as Hitsugaya.
Look,
But
I would low
but-
key play
and
as
then
everybody.
Some of them they fixed it for some of the characters that don't fly because the Kakarot DLC they just dropped, they took flying out. 'Cause it's the
they got
Dragon
the
Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had Flying Nimbus at the time.
Man, you see, I
Right.
don't even play. I ain't played Kakarot in like years. I still keep up with that shit.
Kakarot
The
is
fuck?
hard.
I know,
They-
bro, and
they
that shit be
keep
pissing
supporting
me
it.
off, bro, because they don't ever do that shit. Ain't do shit with Naruto. Don't give us a Bleach game with it.
They
No,
got-
Shinobi
Nah.
Strikers just had its 50th year anniversary.
But
They
no,
still
like
support the fuck out of Shinobi Strikers.
Naruto
I'm talking about
did
the
well
game,
with their
bro.
Naruto. Like it works well with both Shinobi Strikers and their Arena Fighter. Like the Arena Fighter fits well with Naruto. Like it's
Yeah.
even though the combat is lackluster. Let's keep that a buck. Visually it looks
I-
amazing.
I would
I-
also
I
accept an
need
arena
Shinobi
fighter for
Strikers,
Yu Yu
too.
Hakusho.
It wouldn't make sense for Yu Yu Hakusho to be an arena fighter. Because it's just like they pretty much was like they'll run through a group of
Hands.
enemies, and then it's just when they get to their main person, hands, straight up hands. So it's
Every
like that
time.
makes sense. My
I need to
Hero.
hire some brothers in these game companies. Bandai. Hire some more niggas.
What they
Crazy.
gonna do?
Because we
Besides
gonna
tell
put
them
them in
no.
we gonna put them we
Oh,
gonna put them
well.
onto what they need to know. Like, because literally
'Cause
they don't
it
know.
is some
they-
very fucking neglected series.
They're sitting over there. They're like,
And
all
for
right,
Bleach to
finna-
be a big 3 and be as neglected as it is crazy.
they sitting over there
They
looking like,
neglect-
all right.
They kind of neglected One Piece up until recently, if you ask me.
Word.
I
That's
mean,
a lot
they
of ass One Piece games.
they were
Yeah.
they did a lot of the they like my thing is that I'm tired of them trying to like make everything into an arena fighter. We don't need a bunch of fighters of all these games.
Yeah,
Like
why
you
do
can do
we
so
have a
much
fucking,
more.
what was
Jujutsu
that
Kaisen is coming out with an arena
fucking-
fighter.
Why do we have a One Punch Man arena fighter? Why did that happen?
I don't know. I can't name you that many characters from the show.
In all
At that
honesty, One Punch Man should have just been a create your hero type thing, and then you're watching it like how what is it Attack on Titan did? You create your
Yeah.
character in the second game, and then you kind of like watch the story from like a unknown character's point of view that
Yeah.
you know that wasn't
You had
really
your own little
shown in the
side mission,
story.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
you were
it's like a-
there for everything. Like they should have just did the exact same thing with One Punch Man. Just you create your
But-
own character. You fight some people. You know when he fights Sea King or whatever. Like you get in the fight first and you get like knocked out, and then he shows up. He saves you. Type vibes. Like
Yeah, it was like a real tough fight, and then he just comes and finish it.
hmm
But Bandai only sucks off like what they know is
Hey.
gonna get them bread. Like
Yo.
every
shit that blew
series
up.
will do it though. It's just that they gotta
It
make the
won't.
right game.
because that both of those My Hero games, the reception was
'Cause
not
they
that
were
crazy. That's why they
trash.
let them die. Yeah, they were, but they also let them die.
They didn't like because
they
if you look at the
supported trash before,
no, but if
they
you think
let
about
that
it,
die.
if you think
was
about it,
salty.
everybody was on the first one and they were just like,
I
"Man,
know.
it's-
I was on
it's-
that bitch heavy. I was
Everybody was on that
ass.
first one for 3 days.
No, they were
No.
on it for a minute. Like they were putting in
They
the,
was on
like
that bitch.
they were on it for a minute. It was just like, but it was like the game is trash. And then the second one
Yeah.
came out. It just
Nobody
added a
cared.
few new characters, but it was the exact same
Yeah,
game
same
again.
game.
So
Everybody's
it's just
"We're
like
not doing this shit again."
We're not-
Exactly. If they would have kept the one game and just kept supporting and put DLC out,
No,
like they
the
do with
game
every
was
other game,
trash. No, it's just it's the fact that the game was trash. That's what made people fall off
And
of
they
it.
had a,
but
they had
my
another
point is, I've
chance.
seen them support trash. This is my point.
But no, that's the issue now is that people will not support it if they don't like the game now. Like some like it really
I mean,
depends
yes,
heavily
but I'm
on the
talking about
game.
from the company.
No, I'm talking about the fans. That's what made it die off is because fans was just like this game is not it's not popping. Like they tried, they were
Yeah.
like we vibing with it, but it's just like we expect more out of it. And then it was like here comes
Absolutely
number
fun.
two.
I mean, yes, no, I'm yes, I understand the fan base reaction. I'm talking about after post release support from the company. If that don't exist, even a good game will die.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, but the way it is that companies will look at how many people are playing their game. If it's not up to
Yeah.
a certain threshold, they're gonna stop supporting it.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
look
you
at
losing money on servers.
look at what is it? The Resident Evil spin-off games, Resistance and REverse.
Mm-hmm.
Resistance had a little bit of a fan base and they kept supporting it, but once that fan base kind of like steadily were just like, this is not what we want after a while, they stopped supporting it. REverse, they put that on like when that came out with its beta, they were like, all right, we're going to see how everybody likes it. We played it and we were just like, this is janky as heck.
This is doo-doo.
And then it came out and
I mean,
they were
I
just
feel
like,
you, but I'm also saying I don't know. Maybe my view is skewed because I've seen a lot of people leave Xenoverse 2 and the motherfuckers still drop packs. This is like motherfuckers do
But
not
you
play
gotta-
Xenoverse 2 no more, but them
but
motherfuckers
Dragon Ball
Z1
Z has a
keep
It's
huge fan
huge
base.
fan base. So just off the numbers of people alone, they gonna be whatever. This is like a
Mhm.
2K community. 2K community
Because-
is so big that it's technically can't fall off until something else comes up.
Yep. And it's just like with Xenoverse, they're milking it right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're
And
like-
Kakarot, they milking both of y'all with the udders, bro.
Actually, it's like in a
But
sense,
no,
it's not even necessarily they're.
I like them milking Kakarot though because it's different.
Yeah, Kakarot
What's
is
the
fine,
difference?
but it's just like with Xenoverse, it's just like
What's the
they're
difference between
charging-
the two games? If you think about it,
The complete gameplay mechanic because it's not an arena fighter. Even Xenoverse 2
Xenoverse
is
is-
still an arena fighter. You just fly. That's it.
Xenoverse is, and then on top of that, it has its created character. It's a fighter, but it's like it's so much more because it's like you can get so many people in there, and then
I
there's
have
different gameplay styles.
never seen this much attention to detail in an anime game before as Kakarot. Kakarot is really goated for real.
No,
I'm not- I
absolutely.
can't even-
Kakarot is
I can't
literally
even-
Legacy of Goku. What we wanted from Legacy of
Word
Goku.
is Legacy of Goku 3D. That shit is it deserves what it gets. I would just like to either see more games made in that style or support other games too. Like One Piece Odyssey was an amazing game. We've had one DLC pack that I don't even think really like that one. The DLC pack came out mad after release, and then it was just one pack, and then we ain't heard nothing since.
But One Piece Odyssey, how long has that been out now? About a year.
It's been out for a little bit, but at post-release, I mean pre-release, they was really sucking that game off. Like they had a whole exhibit at C2E2.
Yeah,
A
I mean, because they're
big
gonna.
ass Thousand Sunny with like world tour shit.
Yeah, they do that with a lot of games. Like what is it? Like when you go to like the different conventions and stuff, like depending on what's getting ready to come out from the company and the
Yeah,
companies
they
out
had
there, they're gonna promote like they're gonna have like a flagship thing that they're gonna want to promote with One
I would
Piece.
just like to see more. Definitely one more Odyssey. More Odyssey.
They're probably like
DLC.
trying to cook up with some stuff because there's like if they don't already have another One Piece game in the works, they're
Plus
probably gonna
Gear
do.
5 is out.
I was gonna
now?
say they're gonna probably
Yeah,
have something referencing Gear
You gotta
5.
capitalize at least on the algorithm because
They
everybody's
putting
talking
out
about
more.
it. Yeah.
They put out more DLC from Power Warriors 4.
Yep. So that was their thing. Yeah.
They got 3 packs coming for that.
Yep. That's their
But
thing.
don't
So
forget
that's.
about Odyssey.
I think that they're probably because isn't Odyssey a unique story in itself though?
Yeah.
So they're probably trying to cook up like a longer pack thing that you can tie in more of the story into like they're trying to like because it's not a one for one storytelling. It's like a rehashing kind of thing. From what I
Apparently, for
heard.
like timeline placement, it's like pre-Wano even.
I was gonna say I thought it was like right after Dressrosa,
I think it's right after Whole Cake.
right after Whole Cake. Okay.
In between Whole Cake and Wano, I believe.
It was like I knew it was sometime after Dressrosa, but like not up to Wano, because it's like I know that was around the time when everybody got separated
Mhm.
in that area. So yeah, but that's like the thing with anime games is that like my biggest issue with them is that they keep thinking that like everything has to be some type of a fighter-esque game, and it's just like
Or games in general, like based off movies as well.
yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
like that's I think we're kind of getting to that point with like if you think back to like the PlayStation 1 era when like a
Mhm.
new movie would come out and then it would have
The
Judge
same
Dredd
game.
the game
was the
was a
same-
RoboCop the game. It's just like
Kitty
But that's-
games was just
but that was-
platformers.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I wanted though. Like I
But
wanted
no,
to
but,
play through the movie story, and
it's
that's what I
not
was saying with.
but
Go ahead.
what they're doing with anime games now it's just like it's literally it's the same thing but it's just like Jujutsu Kaisen the game Arena Fighter, Naruto
Yeah.
the game Arena Fighter, My Hero
But
the game,
The game.
Arena Fighter.
think
That's
that's
what we
one
keep
of
getting.
recently. It was what was that one? Fairy Tale.
fair.
That one
I-
Arena Fighter.
No,
That was a
and
RPG.
I really fucking liked that Fairy Tale game,
They
but
did-
motherfuckers hate Fairy Tale.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't
they
know
hate the
why.
anime so much, but I
but
was
that
like, bro, I don't
game
give a
was
fuck about
hard.
this anime like shit. If we being honest, before this game came out, I probably like binged it for like a week. And
Honestly-
I was like, I just needed a new RPG to play, and I like that turn based type shit that makes a nigga think.
Yeah,
I
I
was,
might
I was
restart
on
that.
that. I was nigga on.
Yeah, because I was
pause.
gonna say I was
Did you
watching
beat
both
it?
of y'all. I was watching
Did you
both of y'all
beat it?
play. it.
Yeah,
I might
did
have to
that and
restart it. I
both.
did. I
Yeah,
never
bro.
beat it.
It's a lot of content too, bro. It's like
That's
you
what
get
I'm
a lot of
saying.
shit.
It's a long story. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's okay.
To venture out of your norm with these
Motherfuckers
different
be
games.
scared to put out single player games for real.
And, like,
That's really what it
Because
is.
they die way quicker than, but like you said, they die
But that's
quicker. Like you said,
okay.
if they don't put like I would have thought Kakarot died at this point, but the DLC
They
has
keep
kept it alive.
Dropping
Yeah,
shit. Like,
That's what
And
that's the whole thing
there's
about
so much to
Xenoverse
tell with
2,
Dragon
though.
Ball Z
Yeah.
too.
because
Because I was
that's
like,
also that's what the fuck happened with Hogwarts Legacy. Them shit, I don't think that shit ever got a DLC drop.
no,
Honestly.
it
Ain't no
didn't.
reason. Ain't no reason to. It's a one-off story, so it's like. I mean, it
It-
does got like It has a DLC.
It
but
could
it's
like there could be other things that they could adventure into, but it's
But
like
like-
it's a
like,
prequel
so
s story.
But like C1 said, at one point, bro, it kind of just felt like medium to long range God of War, and I was like, bro, I just kind of played this. I was like, I'm
It-
kind of
it-
cool. I don't love Harry Potter that much. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
start your
And
Patron up out of there.
I think the biggest issue with that game is the with Harry Potter was just all the discourse around it at the time too. Like that was a wild time. Like
Yeah.
that was an era of gaming that I probably hated
That was-
everybody.
Yeah.
There was no side that I really truly wanted to take because it was just like some of y'all are just saying some wild things. It's just like if you even had an inkling of liking Harry Potter, you are against us, and it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna buy the game because you hate the fact that I like the game.
Yeah,
I'm just
it
like,
was
bro, I'm
like-
like, I hate all y'all right now. Just relax.
I have not trolled many times in my life.
But you trolled that time.
I know. I still have not bought the game or played it, but I had a plan to, but I was just broke when it dropped.
Mm.
And then after that,
That is just that era.
I
was
feel
just-
a way. So I don't really buy games a whole lot throughout the year,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of feel like, man, especially before I started doing YouTube, if I miss a certain release window, I'm just all right. Fuck it, I'm cool on the game because I feel like I missed the window of the spike in viewership off the new game hype.
Mhm.
Damn.
But
So
sometimes
then
it's just like the
after
cult
that
following
point,
too.
after that, if I miss the window, I wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
let everybody fucking finish that shit or whatever, and then I may go back to it type shit.
That's fair. It's like I know with
I
certain
get that
games,
when I
like if
get
it
that,
if it gets that weird type of cult following, like when I say weird, I don't really mean like really like the following is weird, but it's just like some games get like they'll come out and they'll have their initial buzz, but then all of a sudden like that initial buzz turns into like a huge wave of like a huge
Yeah.
following.
Yeah.
The main game I always refer to that is like the Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale. Like those two
Mhm.
games really popped off, and that stems from the YouTubers that played it. Also, what's going on, Kami?
Yeah, they made it. They made it.
Word.
They made people that played those games, especially Undertale, because it had so many different routes.
Mhm.
But like even Five Nights at Freddy's, because I don't want to say hate. I don't, as far as horror games go, it don't scare me. It don't do nothing for me.
I don't. Yeah, the jump scare stuff. I'm
Yeah,
not.
my nephew was heavy on it.
I
I was like,
do.
what is this?
I don't play them shits.
Hey, man, you gotta- you
Because
gotta-
It's just
I'm
like,
a
I'm not
bitch.
into it. I'm just not
I'm a
into
bitch.
it.
Yeah, it's not
I
scary.
It's
Struggled
annoying.
through
pretty
Outlast.
much. Yeah.
Outlast
What?
is not one of those though.
I'm-
Outlast is an actual horror
I'm-
game.
Yeah.
I was screaming yesterday in fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
But no, like my issue with like when I say Five Nights
I'm a
at Freddy's,
screamer. Pause. I know that got wild context, but I get took and speak. My fucking alert scare me sometimes.
this man said I'm
Wow,
a
shit,
screamer.
though.
But like
Word.
my issue with Five Nights at Freddy's is that it's not like when I say it's not scary, it's just like what they do is they'll play a really loud sound that's annoying. So it's like when you're getting ready to die, it's that robot, and it's just like, bruh, you know it's coming, but it's just so loud that it still kind of like jolts you because it's
Yeah.
just piercing, and it's just like, man,
It's not an enjoyable like atmospheric horror. I like being immersed in some shit, and that's the scariest shit, nigga.
like when you
JP,
Yeah.
have you played the Dark? I've been looking for a buddy to
Pictures
play the fucking
anthologies?
Dark Pictures
Yes.
with.
I haven't played the last two that came out. So but I kind of watched them, so it's like
Oh, true.
it's
Yeah.
kinda
I'm
pointless
trying
at
to
this
find
point.
somebody to play them shits with.
Oh,
I haven't
isn't
played-
it
I
one
haven't
more
let
coming
them-
out?
there is a
Isn't
new
it-
one.
think so.
There's a new one that is on the way.
But
Because
there is
like,
one that just came out, wasn't it?
no,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
what
was
they-
the isn't it the one where they was like in the house? It was
No.
like a killer.
The
and
whole
shit?
the motel.
no, that's like that came out last year.
Oh,
Oh, that's the one with the.
That's-
oh, that was
that's
new to
the
me.
one-
I ain't know that. I ain't know nothing about it.
I know
Yeah.
which one C1 talking about. He talking about the
Because what it was is that they did okay. So the order of it was Man of Medan was the one when you're on the
Yeah.
ship, and then you have Little Hope. That's the one when you're in the
town.
the
Forest in
town.
the woods and shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you have House of Ashes,
That's the
That's the
military shit.
yeah,
What the
and
fuck? I ain't heard nothing about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that was
that was
the.
the one though. That was the one that came out before.
It was
the
more
most
action
recent one.
horror. It was scary as shit too, but it was way more action because they was like soldiers. So it was a
Yeah.
different spin that they needed to take, and I loved it.
Yeah,
I
that
need
one might
somebody.
have
I
been
want to
my
run
favorite.
through all of them bitches because I've never personally played any of them.
And
Yeah,
then
well, I
the,
mean,
the last one was Devil in Me. That was the one that me and Riri just finally got the chance to play. And
'Cause
then
the-
they had the Quarry. They actually made the
Oh,
Quarry. That was the
that
other
was
game.
it. That's what I'm thinking
The,
of.
the
'Cause I was like, what
werewolf
the fuck?
or
Yeah.
werewolf looking things. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't played that either.
Wait, so what was the devil in me? Was that the one I was
Because
talking
was
about?
that the one
That's the
where
one-
the
that's the
shorty
one-
get her throat sliced in the tub?
Yeah, that's the one that's based on the
Okay.
actual serial killer that was from Chicago.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
H.H.
uh,
Holmes.
oh,
H.H.
uh,
Holmes, yeah.
Is that fucking Candyman?
No.
Why everybody
No.
could. No, because everybody
No.
kind of steals that concept because he's from Chicago and they was like, oh, it's Caprini
No.
Green Project.
No, I'm talking about H.H. Holmes was a real like the first serial killer in the U.S.
No,
Yeah.
holy shit. But I was just saying.
Candyman
like,
was just the world's first like scary
Urban?
movie.
Serial killer type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I always go back to that.
'Cause it's
First
like
nigga.
H.H. Holmes, he had
First
that
black scary movie monster.
he took out he like got like bought a hotel and was just like killing people in the hotel and like going all over the place, and they said he had like accumulated up to like 200 bodies, so he was like
That's
the
a
very
lot.
first U.S. serial killer. And like they kind of explain all that in that story. I'm like, I didn't even know all this until after playing it, which was kind of wild to me.
Bro, this is dark, but he's putting up wilt numbers.
Yo,
Oh, this is also dark. I was like, they should have put his ass on Obla.
He was
wow.
over.
He the originator.
The
The originator. But yeah, like those games are like those are like because I actually get immersed in those games at a time.
Yeah,
And then
you
so it's just like
Word. That's
like,
what
I
I'm
get-
trying to. I'm trying to restore the feeling. Like
Outlast. I kind of like I got it like when I'm playing it solo, I get immersed in that. When I'm playing with
Fuck
Trials,
that.
like I'm not immersed in that. I'm over there
Yeah,
cracking
it's
up
not.
laughing.
That's
It-
way, that
it's
game way
it's just
too
fun. Yeah, it's just
It's too
fun.
Yeah.
I was immensely mad at playing Outlast because I was really mad that they had their dicks out and they had knives and there was no way for me to fight back.
Bro, it happened.
Like,
See, you do that. That was,
can't get a
that's
kick.
one dude.
I
That's one
can't
dude.
elbow a nigga. I can't do nothing.
You let one dick get in the.
One, it wasn't one.
It was twins over there rubbing it on your shoulder.
It was at least.
Nah,
It was
a-
at
there's
least
a lot of shit
seven different penises on display,
going on.
and they had knives. Even if they dicks wasn't out, they still had knives. What the fuck?
I mean,
I can't
Hino
kick nobody.
running, and he's just like, "What is that?"
I
That's a
can't
knife.
make a shape.
No,
I'm in the shit with them. I can't find a scrap of metal. That's crazy.
no, you had a camera.
that game is wild, but I'm a wild person, so I get it, bro.
But then the other game, like, was it like Demonologist and Phasmophobia? Like those, I get immersed in that.
Not really. When does Phasmophobia come in the console? Because I need to download that
I
shit.
think it's coming soon. But like I like those games, I get immersed in that. Resident Evil, you already know I get immersed in that.
Yeah.
Until like after I beat it, and after I beat
Because
it, then
there's
it's
a
just
goal
like I
at
learned
at that point. You're not running. Essentially, you got like a goal and like tools. So
Yeah.
you gotta set yourself up in the bullshit
hmm
to get what you need to get. So it's like you really throw yourself right into the fire.
Like it's like the game will give you them objectives, and it's just like, all right, get an
Whatever.
interaction from the ghost, and it's just like, bruh, man, my sanity's at 20%, and you want me to go in there and go get this ghost to react to me? As soon as you walk in there,
Wait,
lights
I
start
just
flickering,
thought
you're just
about
like,
it.
nope, never mind.
see what?
That's
But you
Fire. You're gonna have to
you'll
use
play?
the mic on your
Yeah.
on your controller to talk to the ghost. Yo,
yeah, that's how it go though. And
I was
C1
fire. I
C1
pulled
say
up
that
on
shit
Will
now.
Smith one day.
The ghost.
Yeah.
He slapped
we
it.
saw Michael Jackson.
I hate all
No,
this
but
right now.
C1 when he plays them games, bro, he'll be so stoic and shit. Like I would never think he'd react like this. He'd go in there. He's like, all right, I'm going in. I was in here. Oh, C1. Where you at, bro? I'm like, oh, motherfucker
Was
got
it-
clapped up, bro.
Like, because it's like it happened so suddenly. It's just like you don't be expected. It's like I really hate demonologists for it because demonologists will really get you. Like you'll go up to like the most random obscene thing. Like you'll look at the TV and then a random ghost girl come crawling out the TV and run across the ground like on some ring stuff. I was just like, oh.
C1, have you played Mortuary Assistant?
No, I haven't played that yet. I've been wanting to play it. Like, I don't think I
my
own
friends
it.
play that a lot. That's just wild.
Like that game, I know that they said that actually like bothered some people like really mentally, and I'm just like, interesting. Like I'll have to get on that one day.
The Walking Dead did that to me because I got emotionally
Because you had to
attached.
kill because of Clem and
Bro, I just played through that whole thing, and I blame chat, y'all fucking fault. But I made the decisions, and I was like, how it turned out, bro. I just remember having a dream, like I was in a fucking Walking Dead. I was like, bro, I'm too fucking attached to this game. Let me finish this shit, because
I know.
I think that's my longest stream. I played that shit for 9 hours straight to finish it. The last 2 chapters.
Like them chapters did get long towards the end. Oh,
my longest stream was like
you did 24, right?
No, I did 24 yet. I think I did 15.
Okay.
And I played a little bit of Overwatch, but I mainly played Persona 5.
I think my longest one was either 26
Persona
or
5 was probably
27.
the last game I really got immersed in.
You said 26?
26 or 27.
Damn.
Damn.
I don't do those. I don't do those too often.
Hell
Like,
no.
yeah, it's got to be. That was during a special era of time. Like, I think that was like charity event, and then like birthday, or I think it was like stream anniversary. Boy, stream anniversary. That's a disgusting number right now.
The last time I stayed awake for 24 hours was actually not that long ago. And it was because I had to finish a video for YouTube.
All right, I got a question for you guys. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so what is it? 8 months throughout the year. We probably got like a good 4 if we lucky. What are some of the games that you guys are excited that's coming out? Like not the mainstream shit. We all know Mortal Kombat, Spider-Man. What are some deep cuts? Because y'all motherfuckers fucking Unique just put me on fucking Bum Rush Cyberpunk. I was like, what the fuck did I not know about this game coming out? So it's like, what are some other shit
That's
coming
literally
out?
your Jet Set Radio. Yeah, I seen a lot of people playing
Yeah,
it.
I saw that shit and I was
Just
like, cut
the
this
radio
off.
is coming out this year?
No, that's what that game is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bomb
It's
Rush,
like
Cyberpunk.
Like a old when people do like old to games or like a inspirational.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
it
literally
looks
like
just
that.
like
What's it called?
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Damn.
long ass name, but it
But
works.
if you go to Twitch right now,
That's
you'll
a
see a
radio
lot.
long ass name.
If you go to Twitch right now, you'll see a lot of people are playing it right now, and it looks just like Jet Set Radio.
I don't know. I kind of be removed from games now, like kind of.
I try to intentionally.
Like
do that.
I didn't really know. I only knew Texas Chainsaw Massacre was coming out because I saw it, like that this site I had was giving out keys. Like I knew that. But
All right, and this is another thing. This is a free tidbit to all you content creators out there. If you happen to watch this right now, I'm going to give you guys 5
free game.
Can you drop it?
No, I would not be giving out 5 free games. No.
No, not 5 free games. You finna give out free game.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna give y'all 5
drop the
websites.
links.
I'm not even gonna drop the links because people are gonna say I want y'all to watch it to hear this. I'm gonna have it pop up on chat or something like that. I'm gonna type it in, like I'm gonna have to like have them sit there so they can see it. If you watch this, if you watch the podcast, you'll know what these websites are called. All right, so first one, I'm gonna hit y'all up
Oh
too.
wait, hold on. I do got some shit. So when you say it, I'ma write them down, and I got. All right, don't judge me. I got a paper plate right here. But when I'ma pull them up.
Hell no, nigga, we ain't got dishes. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, ain't gotta watch it. Dang, I thought that shit in the copy.
So if you say it, and then I'ma put it up. But I'm gonna be tight if it's reversed though. Damn. Oh, let me see. Is wanted up correctly?
No, well, I see one.
Yeah,
correctly.
wanted is correctly. Okay, so it should be all right.
All right, so the
So go
first
ahead,
one I'm gonna
Sam.
put y'all onto. I'm gonna put y'all onto 5 different websites. First one, obviously, a lot of people probably know about this one's keymailer.com. You wanna check out Keymailer. That is the one website that you can go to if you are a content creator on various different platforms. I believe they recognize TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, for some odd reason.
Damn.
I don't think they have Kick on there just yet, but they might have Kick integration. But they got Twitch and all that stuff. You go on there and you make your account, and then you can request keys for games based on your viewership. You know, the type of games that you play. They'll send you recommendations, all that good stuff. So keymailer.com is the first one. The second one is going to be Lurkit, LURK dot it, basically. Lurkit. I think they actually, matter of fact, I think that might have actually changed their website now so that it might be actually
Yeah.
lurkit.com because they were going through a whole overall process.
I'm
But-
gonna put both.
Matter of fact, I'm checking it on my phone. Yeah, it is actually lurkit.com now. So I just checked it on my phone. Lurkit.com is the other one. That's one that they have
Not
various.
play, brother. Fucking me up.
It's all right. Matter of fact, I'll have it like pop up. I can do like the little text thing to have it pop up.
I was like, "What you gonna do that in post? This shit gonna automatically go up unless you go take it down."
I'm just gonna put it like so. I mean, if they're watching right now, they'll be able to see it. So I'm gonna make this font a bit smaller for sure.
Oh, okay, her. Oh, her. Okay, fuck my paper plate.
Heard, chef.
Let's see.
Yeah, chef.
Fuck my.
It's about
You
28.
finna start drumming? Okay, nigga.
No, I was ready.
All right. So first one is Keymailer.
That's too small, brother.
I know. I'm gonna move it and make it bigger. I'm gonna put it like in the actual chat box section. Second one will be lurkit.com.
Look it, twerk it. Wait, huh?
The next one will be terminals.io.
That's my favorite one.
Terminals like a
Like
airport
a
terminal.
train terminal, yeah.
Yep. And then the other one is Woovit. I believe
like
Woovit
to
is
Woovit,
actually
Woovit.
woof.it.
I like to move it. To move it.
Okay, maybe I am spelling that wrong. It's actually woovit.com. It is. It actually is Woovit. Okay, so I'm tired of y'all putting it in there and then actually making it .com at later. At the fact. Okay, and then the next one is Rainmaker. That's another one that a lot of
Kazuchika
people.
Okada?
You said, wait, what?
It's a wrestler. Don't worry about
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's big.
it.
Him and his wrestling. I recently got back into AEW. I'm slowly.
These are the websites right now. If y'all need to write it down.
Don't even get me started.
I'm not. I'm just saying what my head's at, bro.
Cause All In, they actually this morning, I think today, passed the attendance record for WrestleMania 32. So I think it is at this moment currently the highest attended wrestling event based off ticket sales.
Love to see it. Love to see some progress.
Oh, that was that. Was this the shit in London?
Huh?
Was they in London for this? What was that?
Yeah, it's next weekend actually.
Yeah.
In Wembley.
Mm.
We probably more than likely we definitely gonna be watching it in my Discord if you want to pull up. We watch Dynamite live on Wednesdays and Collision
Community.
live on Saturdays. So you're welcome to pull up anytime.
Okay.
100% for the community.
But yeah, we definitely gonna be in there for the pay-per-view. And then they doing another pay-per-view in Chicago the weekend after that.
And they gonna have fucking. Never mind. You know how they're gonna do the CM Punk thing again. Every time they go to Chicago, they just gotta make him the main
Wait,
event.
no, he's got a match on Wembley. They're doing Punk and Joe 5. So he's wrestling Samoa Joe again.
All right,
The
you got
card
5
is
seconds.
actually really
Links are going down.
hard. I'm hyped for the card, and I'm hyped to see. I'm not gonna be mad at seeing Punk and Joe again.
That sounded kind of weird when you said it like that. Punk and Joe.
You punking Joe? You punking him?
Joe, yeah.
But that was the free game that I was gonna put y'all into because usually, like, I'm gonna give it a buck. Like, I'm finna start charging for a lot of stuff that I do. For like, y'all ain't finna be getting a lot of free like tidbits and advice things from me anymore. Like I'm gonna what I
He said yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yep, pretty much. I'm
Damn.
going to cuz so like to monetize on many different platforms, I have access to a thing on TikTok called Series where it's going to be like a behind the scenes my thought process on on what I do as far as my content creation goes. I recommend that everybody has like a form of way that you can monetize what you do and show your creative process around it and things that you do to get to where you're at. And then, maybe you want to help out people, but like it sounds bad to put it this way, but it's like you give out so much free advice to people and you hope that they take that advice, and sometimes they do take the advice, sometimes they don't. But after a while, you're kind of hurting yourself. So like you want to everything that you do, you want to be able to monetize it in a sense. So it's like it's not always about the money, but at the exact same time,
You gotta
you're
make
gonna
a living because bills.
You
are
say
having
that,
too.
but motherfuckers also ignore a lot of free game.
yeah. And so it's
So
just like when you start putting stuff behind a
when motherfuckers
paywall,
put a
you
tag on it,
you start
then
solidifying
they
yourself, and then they want to like
realize
read
the shit's
into it.
valuable.
Yep. So
For sure,
that's
for
why
sure.
that's what I'm saying now. I since I have access to it on TikTok,
Gotcha.
it's literally just the same thing as a Twitch sub. You subscribe to me on TikTok, you get emotes, all that stuff when because I'm live at the same time on Twitch anyways,
I don't
and
talk about it.
so you get access to all that stuff. You get access to the Discord. If you're on TikTok, you get access to all that good stuff. You get a special role in there, and then you'll have access to my series videos, which is why the way I'm gonna set those up is that they're gonna be behind the scenes things of like my creative thought process on like when I'm implementing things. So like especially behind the scenes stuff on this. Even though Hano's got the B-reel footage, he's gonna upload that on his channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed over there too. But it'll be like
Game.
stuff that I'm like doing at like before I go live for like PSO or go live for any game that I'm playing. It'll be like my creative thought process and behind like things that I'm doing. I know I haven't really been using my schedule, promotional art, stuff like that, but I'll start showing you guys like, okay, this is how I came up with this idea because this connects to this and this connects to that. And so I'm going to do this, which, helps out with that. And then I know a lot of things that a lot of people also struggle on, myself included, is yeah, like basically getting clips ready, because it's like you take your
Mhm.
long form content and you break that down into clips and short form content. You send that over to TikTok, you send it over to YouTube Shorts, and then that helps you grow those channels as they are now. That's one thing that I know myself I struggle with that because
Me too.
I, I stream at such a awkward late time that a lot of my viewers are either asleep and there's no way to actually get the content into short
Clip.
forms. And yeah,
Ah,
so
see, that's why like I got a goddamn.
And I
I
don't really have time to go back
do
and
you
watch
do
watch
my
any
it.
own shit to clip it.
do any of you guys got a stream deck?
No, I do have a stream deck, and
Yeah,
sometimes like
I do.
but I'm 90% of the time I'm in the moment, so I won't immediately think I
Fuck
should
that. How do
I
I
press
set
the
it up?
button.
I'll get out the moment because I need this shit
Yeah,
It's
it's just
right there.
immediately.
It's if you go
yeah.
to the main thing for it, like I've been doing it a lot more. Like I'll say, yo,
Mhm.
somebody needs to clip it, then I'll look at the button. I'm like, all right, I'll just clip it myself.
That's like that's
And
a
then
lot of
even if
shit that like just kind of
even if you
annoys
don't
me
get the
now.
clip, it takes you back to that point in time in the video, so where maybe you can go a few minutes before, or a few
hmm
minutes after, and it
And you
helps
can
that. So
edit
that way
it
you're
that
not
way yourself,
wasting too much time trying to
looking for
find
it.
like
Yeah.
that's how I'm able to get so much of my shit. I'm constantly pressing this goddamn clip button.
Yeah, we'll have to talk because I don't really see how to do it, but that shit is the blow for real. And it's
Uh,
not like I want to like put blame on anybody or feel like damn I'm like missing out on this. But
but
I dead
do
ass
you?
don't have time to go back and watch my own B-roll unless it's
Nobody
specifically
I
going
mean,
honestly.
somewhere.
this in itself is about to be a clip because like this is going to show other people how to do it. They don't know how to do it, so I'm gonna put you on myself. Or do you have your Stream Deck thing open?
Yeah,
All right. So did you ever log into it on your Twitch account?
I think so.
You gotta
Yeah,
connect it, yeah.
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 You
I
can
mean, I
connect your
believe
YouTube.
so.
You could do it with YouTube too. I don't know if they got the clip set up thing yet,
But if you
but you
look
can.
to your right, you should scroll through that and you should see a section for it called Twitch. And then you'll see like one that says create clips or create clip. And then you just drop that in there and then it'll automatically, when you click it, it'll
Does
create a
like
clip.
I think it does 30-second clip.
Yeah,
I think
like
you only
the
you
last
could
30
do
seconds.
longer, but it just does.
I
the
got
last
one that
30
say Twitch Studio.
No, it should be right below Twitch Studio. It should be when it says just Twitch. It'll say like chat message, clear chat, emote chat. Like it has like
What
all
the
the
fuck?
short
Nah, I
things.
ain't got no shit
Did you
about
update
So-
it?
Click your cogwheel
Yeah.
and
Wait,
then
I'm-
go to accounts.
Oh shit. Ain't got none.
Yeah, you need to link. You click the plus and then link your Twitch to it, and then it should pop up over there.
Shit, I'm finding great. I'm gonna do this shit for YouTube too.
Yeah,
don't
because you
know
can do
if
it
the YouTube
for
got the
Twitter
clip
and
thing.
everything.
Yeah, it like you could do a push tweet thing. So if you forget to tweet out, you could just got some shit.
Yep.
You can do that. I got this shit to where like I got it set up to go directly to SoundCloud through a browser. Shit.
And then I got
it's-
like my middle button shows me my CPU. Like so, if it's like at 100%,
Yeah, mine too.
Like
My
I'm
shit was at
watching it.
100%.
Free game for creators. This is what everybody has to go through, and this is type of shit that we have to pay attention to. We're also are trying to entertain and play the game, and some of us, P1, plays games on the hardest difficulty for reasons I don't fucking understand.
Okay.
I
That's what
gotta feel something. Okay.
My fucking drug is why he does it.
You feel me? And I be right there with him, bro. That fucking when it come to that, bro, me shooting up, pause. That sound kind of wild.
What? Yeah.
But me just like looking at other people doing shit, I just always been like that. I gotta try it, bro. Even if I can't do it, I'm gonna try it, bro. I'm gonna talk shit. I might complain on the way there, but when I'm there, nigga, I'm in the game type shit. So,
Like to this day, my greatest accomplishment was beating both Evil Withins on Akumu mode. That's that one hit and you are dead. I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, I'm like, if I make
I
it
think
through
the
this,
next-
I can do anything.
is that like dead? Like you
I
gotta
can do
start
anything.
over?
Yo, Gear 5 Luffy.
Yeah.
I can do anything now. That's how I was feeling.
Have you done whatchamacallit yet? What is
What?
it when you die and you gotta start from the beginning?
You mean like one of them Pokemon runs?
This is like runs, but certain
What's
games.
going
I
on,
know
Shane?
Dead Space has it.
Yeah, like you had to start over from the very beginning of the chapter or whatever your last save.
has it. The Last of Us 2, or The
I
Last- whatever.
did Last of Us on the hardest difficulty too. I did that one on the hardest difficulty. I haven't gone back
Not the
to do
hardest
one.
difficulty, but like the no save. So like if you die, you go back to the beginning of the
Mhm.
game.
Yeah, I haven't
No,
done that type of run yet on there.
I think that's the next run. I probably do some shit like that, but on normal. But I'm too goofy, nigga. I'll fucking die on some bullshit and be pissed. and break
I
everything.
know I would be mad, but like I would say that for like a substantive type vibe thing.
Mhm.
What's
Yeah.
poppin', Shane? How you doing?
Free game, man. Free game. That's
Make
what
sure
it's
y'all
about.
utilize your Stream Deck. Also, if you don't have it, like even though those things kind of go on sale often, there's I think was it Razer that just acquired Loop Deck? They
Oh,
have
I
one.
have a question. I do have one question about this clip thing. One, where will they be titled and where will they populate? I guess they
It's just-
populate
it's-
clip.
It's
be
titled
titled
whatever
your
their
stream.
stream title. It's
Oh,
like it does like if you do one on mobile and you can't really
Uh-huh.
name it. It's just like that.
Word.
Yeah, if you go to, you can tell the clips you made. If you just go to,
Yeah.
you go to Twitch, you
Yeah.
go to my clips instead of clips on the channel. You'd be like, okay, so these the ones I made. So let me go look through.
Yep.
See which one it is.
But another free game that I'm gonna put y'all onto is a new thing that has just come out. It's called Spikes.gg. Where I was just like briefly talking about it last night. It is a AI clipping feature. You can have your you can literally do it just from your chat. So anybody that is the streamer and mods, if they say the word spike in chat, it will trigger the AI to be like, okay, this needs to be a clip, and it will make it a clip. And then based on how you do your clips, it will start to pick up on key points and be like, oh, okay, so this is the type of clips that you're looking for. And eventually it will learn to find those said clips on its own and then make the clips itself for you. So that way you really won't have to worry about it. I've recently just started using it and been kind of like messing with it. I know when I was fighting, jumping back to PSO as a reference, when I was doing my fight against Dark Falls Aegis, and I was just like we got to the second phase and then we just beasted the second phase of the fight. Like literally like it skipped literally. It's supposed to be like like 2 DPS checks that are supposed to happen, which is damage per second checks. Like it's to test your damage. We skipped all those, and I'm just like, yo, like we just skipped like both DPS checks. Like this needs to be a clip. I went to the website. It clipped it on its own. I didn't even have to set it. I was just like, oh
Perfect,
wow,
like
it actually.
Like
Yep.
the perfect time frame.
And then on top of that, it already had it in the TikTok little short form format thing. Yep, it already had it set for me.
IT support in me is worried about how all this AI shit.
I don't think
that's okay. So I guess
motherfuckers is really finna end up in iRobot, and shit's gonna be a problem.
It's so like,
and the IT people die first. Is that what I'm saying?
Only reason why, like to a degree, I am okay with AI until it starts replacing. So
everybody,
like, not even everybody, but it's just
everybody with a bachelor's degree in computer science. Watch your ass.
No,
we on the short list.
No, it's not even that.
They gonna take out first.
No, is what I'm saying is that like when you use your AI content or AI stuff to help you, that's okay. But when you make it do it for you, that's an issue. So in this situation, it's actually helping you because of the fact that like you can't do all this on yourself on your own because you don't have the time for it. But when you start using AI to like make art, it's taking art that it's finding from other people. That's where I kind of like
problem.
That's the problem where I draw the line. It's like if you are a streamer and you're using AI to like help your chat stay engaged and stuff like that, it's working for you instead of doing the work for you. Like it's working
What's
for
the
you.
difference between that and a bot at that point?
Yeah. And so it's like, that's where I'm like, to a degree, I'm
on
okay
your
with
side.
it.
But I'm all the way on the side of it. Because I was like, at first, I was like, mass hysteria. I was like, oh, whatever. And then I started seeing how people would use it. It's mainly the music industry when it comes to stealing people's voices, where it's like a bad thing. That's the only negative.
Because they're also trying to, AI is also part of the
writers guild.
Right,
That's
because they were trying to like replace the writing.
Yeah.
That, and then they
and the actors too.
Yeah, they was trying. It was
using
really
their
the
faces.
actors. Their likeness and stuff like that. Kind of use it over and over again, especially voice actors. So it was just like, yo, nah.
And if anybody ever gets a contract and you see the term or the phrase in perpetuity, nigga, that mean forever. Forever. You no longer, they will forever have you.
They don't put them words in black and they don't put them in bold neither. They're gonna be right there next to duh.
More free game. It's just like a little shortcut is streamladder.com. It converts Twitch, YouTube, and Kick clips into the format of TikTok, Reels, and Shorts.
I was gonna say I also use Combo. I mean, if you want to put in the work and like edit it up yourself, there is CapCut, which if you get for those of you that still use it for whatever reason, I mean, I'm not no diss to them since they finally decided to take it out of their name. Streamlabs, they were Streamlabs OBS, now it's just Streamlabs. If you get their what is it, their Ultra membership thing, which I think is like $16, $17, $14 somewhere. It's like it's in the teen area. A month, you have access to so much stuff. Like you get discounts on various different products. I think like Logitech. I think you get discounts through them from Logitech. You also get a chair type of discount. You get entered in for giveaways. You also get access to CapCut, their thing, and then you also get and you also get access to Restream too, which allows you to pre-game again, stream your content. So for anybody that's new out here, it will like basically you put in your platforms that you want to stream to, and it'll allow you to bounce it around to all the different platforms. So you're streaming on all these platforms all at once. Therefore, if you aren't sure which platform you want to be on, you stream to all these other platforms, whichever one pops off at. That's where you put your focus at, and then you kind of grow throughout the other locations and stuff. So
you just grow up both areas, bro.
Yep.
Also,
be a legend in two sports. Deion Sanders.
Also, go ahead and sign up for that Canva Premium. Stop using the free one. The premium is worth it.
I think there's a gnat in my room.
He can pre-game too. He was like, He will wipe your ass. Wet wipes over regular tissue.
Do not be out here still trying to make your thumbnails on the free Canva. Go ahead and get the premium.
I don't do thumbnails at all. If
I
anybody-
be in my thumbnail bag these days, boy. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, Shane said he would stay.
I
He would
have
say
been
stay away from
fucking
Canva.
Extremely, yeah, I know. Until out of
Until you
necessity,
pay for
nobody
it.
else would. No,
Yeah.
until I had nobody else to ask, and I had to do it myself. And
No,
then
but
I
then
saw
it's
how
like,
No,
how
I
that
think- I
free
know- I
shit was
think-
ass.
I think Shane has an alternative. That's what I'm saying. I think because he said I would stay away from Canva. You have an alternative, Shane?
I mean, a lot of people I know do Photoshop, but I can't afford Photoshop, not the official one, and I don't know who got it for the low no more.
I mean, that's what I was like. Photopea. I think that's the one that I used. Photopea. I think that's free. You own nothing you make in Canva.
I mean, that shit ain't making no money right now anyway. So, I mean, does it pop up? But I feel you. I appreciate that. It was just, it just got recommended to me, and then it worked.
Yeah, whatever.
yeah,
way. If it works, it works. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely, if you know better, you do better. So I'm definitely going to look around now.
Hey, if you learn, you
It's
earn.
just, I can't with
All these old nigga quotes.
Photoshop.
Hey, back your butts up, son.
You what?
Man,
Okay,
mad at that. If you really want a lot of them, then fucking Joe Budden podcast with Ish. That motherfucker, he got all them old shits.
Man.
Wouldn't use it if I needed to make something of copyright variety, but for thumbnails. Yeah, I just do it for
Yeah,
YouTube
for
thumbnails.
Okay, yeah. Like speaking of which, yo, like I know I need to I need Flocka to be on my head about like
If
getting
you want some
content.
thumbnails, send me some shit that you want, and I could whip up some thumbnails for you.
I just need Flocka to be on my head about like getting video content because I'll be thinking of so many different things. And I'm like, yeah, I want to do this, I'm gonna do that, and I just don't send him anything, and then he's just like, you know, I'm your video editor, right? Yeah, I'm your video editor, but I can't make nothing if you don't send me nothing. So I need Flocka. Shout out, look, Flocka. I need you to be on my head.
Happy belated birthday to him.
Yeah, Flocka is that dude. Like, he be killing the game. Like, if you have not seen any of his clips or edits,
and it's crazy because like if you're in the circle, or if you know black creators, you probably seen his work.
Pretty much. Like, if
Right.
you've seen any of Shane's, you've seen Neku's Nuisance Plant video. He's the one that did the video editing for that. My clip of me when I was playing PSO, and then somebody said something about grandmas in church and them having big butts or something like that, and like I had a certain reaction.
What?
He did the clip
they
of that.
walk around in the man.
Working around in the moo-moos, slugging.
The grandma, I think it's the way they be walking because they be packing that ass up for real.
I'm not gonna lie, my coworker at work, like she's she got a knee injury. I want to say a couple years ago, and she was like like she came to work. Was it Wednesday in crutches? But like she was just like leaning on it, so like she just kind of like just tooted up.
A big
she was
ass
leaning.
on crutches is insane.
And she was just sitting there, just
What's so insane about that, bro? Are you being an ass?
No, it's insane that
You would have hated Billy Gunn. Now let me stop.
he don't take my money either. So okay, I'm glad I don't
Billy
feel
Gunn.
bad about that. I just throw it at him at this point. Pause, but yeah, I just throw the money at him.
Because the lady is in pain and you watching her with her big ass while she's on crutches. It's something about her being on crutches is the part that makes it crazy.
It's the way because she it wasn't that like she was just leaning, just bent over, just straight like that. She wasn't walking. She was just
angle. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
no. She was like
Yeah.
she was just tired of standing straight up, so she just leaned over like that.
Her back was hurt from all that ass.
He stole one of your raid
crazy.
raps and made it into a VTuber music video, but you appreciated it, right? It made for a great asset to promote you with.
Asset. Yeah, asset is crazy in this context.
Yeah, there's a
Look,
lot of ass. See, one, you started it. Get us out of here.
Let's get back to a topic
I just
here.
posted like my last 3 thumbnails in the Discord chat. I have been in my bag with this Pirate Warriors playthrough.
Blow up award. I hate that.
Bro, he was a rough looking kid.
I know. I know what he looked like. He goofy looking.
Is this a fucking series? You gonna do the whole series like that?
Yeah.
As a fucking, I'm speaking just as a fan, not as a creator. What gets me coming back for thumbnails is familiarity within a thumbnail. You know, like keeping like the same structure. So if you're gonna do a series like that, what'll keep me coming back is like you can like switch it, but like if you use like the same font and shit like that, be like, oh, these are together. He's doing all these are like, and the thing, like some people, myself included, if it's a series, I'll go to the fucking playlist. This is why playlist is important in YouTube.
Yes, playlist your videos.
Yeah,
Especially if
and
it's a
you be able to-
playthrough.
Motherfuckers will cut that shit on autoplay, whatever. Whether they fucking, however people consume content, because it's either real short and you stay on there for hours, or you watch long form content for hours. I don't really think people be on the internet for like 30 minutes and then just get up out of here. So yeah, I would say like, yeah, when it comes to that thumbnail, at least as a fucking fan and as somebody who watches a lot of fucking YouTube, I like the thumbnail that kind of keeps the same familiarity, not like just copy and paste like 1, 2, 3, because that's what I do. And I was like,
It'll have like a orange border with the orange text, and then you could change your reaction picture in it, but it has
type
that
shit.
same.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, in that form, it's like because the skill is there. That's why I'm telling you this. So if I feel like you couldn't do it, I wouldn't say anything. I would just be like, it's nice. Like, nah, bro.
But I do like that.
I was like, yeah, I feel like you could definitely damn near create a style for yourself.
Yeah.
The Kainu one,
got
like
the
that Kainu one is
What's
fire.
good, Fraser?
Let's call him Z. And you can tell him to shut
morning.
up. You can tell him to shut up too.
Wow.
Wow.
That
Oh,
Z
you
likes
got
that. At least Z likes that aggression.
Oh yeah, hey, no man, I can't.
He
say
a
Z right
dog in Overwatch. I ain't gonna lie, he pretty
now.
good.
Z be carrying. Look, that's why I don't play with Z.
He a dog in
You know,
Overwatch.
you remember last time we played? That shit was.
It's been too long. It's
So-
been
so
all
Overwatch
y'all-
2 wasn't even out.
So all y'all been playing Overwatch, and then
separately.
yeah, that's
No,
wild.
I'm waiting on it this season. I've been
like,
playing with Z.
When
No, I was like, I know y'all been
Overwatch-
playing, but I'm just like, my thing is that like I had 3 people tell me, oh, I'm gonna teach you how to play Overwatch.
and they ain't
And
say
there
they ain't
none
do
of
nothing.
them, none of them pulled up and was like,
You know
okay,
what, after
I've
this-
we'll play.
offered to teach you multiple games, but then you always say no.
Overwatch 2 just dropped. Did they drop the update? The what's
Yeah, the new
the-
season
yeah,
started
the
just
story
like
stuff.
3 days ago.
So yeah,
I've been on
it's
it.
gonna be the perfect time to get back on there and learn because it's gonna be hella scrubs.
Right
So
now,
you ain't gotta worry about no sweaty
The
shit.
season started,
No,
I think-
matter of fact,
I
I'm gonna
think on
call
the
out everybody
10th.
that said they was gonna teach me how to play it.
and I also offered to teach you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
I know how to
That's-
play
that's
Yu-Gi-Oh to a
different.
degree, but Yu-Gi-Oh is like, but
It is
Not for
different
me.
'cause-
I'm a
That's-
slut for Yu-Gi-Oh, so it
we
ain't
know,
different
and
for me.
I'm not about to have you
Yeah.
just mopping me up and down the
Nigga,
floor
you gonna
talking
be
about.
sweaty when I'm done with you. That's what I'm saying.
He gonna treat you like Piccolo did. Go on, bro.
You gonna be sweaty when I'm done with you.
Why
know,
didn't you
to this
use your
day-
trap card?
Pause. Hey,
Yeah,
yo, that's
trying,
crazy.
He's trying to do some
But
stuff. to me.
still,
I need help.
unpause. You
I need-
gonna
I
be
need an adult.
nice.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
You- Oh, that's
No,
never
no,
be
no.
Piccolo.
I'm no. Matter of fact,
I'm gonna make
I'm
a
gonna
man out of you. Word to Mulan. You
No,
gonna
no.
be a dog when
no,
we done training.
I'm finna call out everybody that said they was gonna teach me how to play it. I'm starting with the very first person that said it. Kizzy.
Mhm. Oh damn, that's. Ooh.
She said she was
Said
gonna
no
teach me
back.
how to play it. She ain't. She
I-
didn't teach me. Sonata.
So
Mm-hmm.
She said she was gonna teach me how to play it. She didn't teach me.
Teach me.
Pop. Said
Pop
she was
was
gonna
gonna
teach me, and I
So
don't
the
think she
thing
played. She
is-
hasn't played it lately.
I never told you I was gonna teach you how to play because I didn't know that you didn't know how to play.
Well, it's not even that I
just-
don't know how to play. I know how to play. It's just that
You
I've
just
never.
always say no when I be
It's
like,
not-
"Yo, C1, you gonna boot up?" You always say no.
Because it's just like I hadn't played it yet, and I'm just like, you know what? There ain't no point in me actually playing
Yeah,
it
they
if
know-
like at this point, because it's just like everybody's like deeply
I don't
invested
even be
in it.
having a full squad. Like,
Bro,
I
you
be
always
having,
pull
like-
up. You pull up when we be playing like fucking just solo dolo shit. Like we be really into like a story game, and then you be like, "Yo, what's up?" But I'll be in this bitch playing Overwatch 2 for like 3 days straight. I won't hear you. I won't
Nope,
see
yup.
you.
And it's just like
we probably live at the same time as what?
That makes it even worse.
So like just to let you know that I clearly know how to play Overwatch. I've been like obviously Overwatch is Exo Promise is literally
Word,
Overwatch
same,
with
see?
dinos.
It's a fucking knock the butt time, unfortunately.
What's he say?
He
He
said he's
said, I'm
unemployed, so I
unemployed
got
now, so I
time.
got time. Igualmente.
But like
He's got my number.
my thing is that with
Yeah,
me, like
I'll
I
give
know
that.
how to play Overwatch. It's like
When was the
I
last
gotta
time we
find.
played Zomboid?
Why are we bringing up Zomboy right now? We talking about Overwatch.
Yeah, why we bringing up Zomboid?
Cause I wanted to play that shit too.
I
You
haven't
should have
like
been there.
Damn.
You supposed to
okay.
be
So
there.
I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. I literally made a thing in Discord that's called for the
Stop trying to contact me through Discord.
I made a
People
section
have my
in.
number.
I made a role in Discord that I can add everybody for when it's time to play Project Zomboid. The last time I added everybody, nobody replied. Therefore, I stopped playing it.
Do not get Discord notice like that.
I don't
I
either,
need
but I'm
people to
saying
text me.
He made a
But-
Discord, so he was
I
like,
need people to
channel.
text
He made a
me.
channel. He
no,
was
I
like
made a
channel
role
stuff.
for it. I made a role
Yeah.
for it. So if I at everybody that's for the Project Zomboid thing, and it's just like, hey, I'm trying
If
to play.
you add people for the Project Zomboid, I won't see it because I.
But no,
don't get
Hino,
the
listen to what I'm
notification.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Nobody replied. It's not just you. Nobody else
Yeah.
replied. So it's like at that point, it's like,
I'm a politician. I speak for me. I'll be
Hino,
trying to play.
Hino, I get that, but at the exact same time, the last time I played it, I at
feel you.
everybody.
So you
I
don't have to
li-
be
I
so
went
defensive,
live.
It's okay.
I went live and
yeah.
played it. And Potsy was there watching me. Remember, he played it with me. He didn't
Yeah.
feel like playing.
Was
Zero
that the
didn't get
second
on.
day you had asked me.
No, it
I was
wasn't the
like,
second
I think
day.
I would get over
Hino was actually on CJ's channel at the time. So that's why I was just like, all right, if they're not going to be pulling up, then what's the point of me continuing playing it? Like, I know I can get Hino to play, like, from time to time if he's not doing anything. But it's just like, if it's just me and Hino playing, it's not going to be as fun if it's like, as it was last time when there was like 8 of us playing. That's what I want.
I'm gonna need to be in the backpack.
It ain't even about a backpack, bro. It's just shit
just gotta
happens. Shit is
carry
always
me.
happening, bro. Everybody, it's like, remember when I say the character thing? It's everybody's kind of like doing their own thing because the game drops you all off. and like,
Yeah.
And the last time we did play, I got murdered in cold blood by fucking Zero.
that's the best part, bro. It's a
Oh,
game.
by Zero. That's the thing.
Zero is an anomaly.
Not NPCs.
Zero ruined. I love Zero. We was having a great time, and then he fucking ruined it. We had our shit. We had a mansion, nigga. We was up, and then here comes Zero shooting, making all type of noise, and we was like, C1 was like, "I'll drag him."
That was my thing yesterday in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Randos be trying to escape
Oh.
all loud and shit. Shut the fuck up.
It was the last game that we played, and we were like, before we even loaded in, because it's like whenever you get out of the basement, Grandpa wakes up. We
Yeah.
are like literally hanging up there, just sitting there, just wiggling. And it's just like, oh, he's waking up. I'm like, I ain't even broke the rope shit to drop down. Who was already
And you done woke
upstairs?
him up because you loud as hell.
It's not even that they're loud. They were already upstairs, and then they got ganked by 3 of the family members, and then the other 3 family members came down and got the rest of us. I was like, bruh, I
So I didn't
hate
even get a
this.
chance to like start for real.
And
Mhm.
then
It's-
when we was the killers, them motherfuckers was quiet as a church mouse. Couldn't
first-
pay the
the-
motherfuckers to make a noise.
the first match they was, after that, we started finding them. Like, after a while, we
Also,
were
I
just
went
like,
on that thing. So if I get a for that, I'll let y'all know.
what,
It's on
terminals?
Game Pass. And
Yeah,
it's
it is on Game
crossplay.
Pass. And it's actually crossplay like a better
Yeah.
than Exo Promise. Like, it's a password crossplay like the actual DVD. So you see the room code. As long as you're playing on so this is the way it's set up. It's Steam, Windows, PlayStation 5, and Xbox X and S series all can play together. PS4 is only with PS4, and Xbox One is only with Xbox One.
Well, that sucks for them.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, dang, that sucks. But everybody
I was
else,
playing as the cook.
let's get it.
You was cooking.
And for victims, I think I was an Ana man.
You was playing as Anna. I was playing as Julia.
Yeah.
She got the big old butt.
Julia, you know.
No, I never make a fool of ya.
Bro.
We're rapping Dalmatians.
I hate that.
One was black, one was white. That's what I'm saying, man. Well, damn, was that Brown Sugar?
What's that? I don't, bro. I think so. I
Brown Sugar
forget.
over Loving Basketball. Hot take.
I'll take Love and Basketball is not that good of a movie. Y'all overhyped that shit. That shit's kind of
Word.
ass.
It's just because
It's not even enough basketball to be Love and Basketball.
Word.
It's just because it's a black classic movie. That's literally what it is. And it's
Honestly,
not even. That's actually it's not
play,
even.
Play for Your Heart
There's
will
other
get a
better
lot
classics.
of motherfuckers dusted on the court.
I ain't gonna lie though. My favorite part of that, and I use this in real life.
Was it when he fell? When he just doing it and dunked on her?
When she was like, "What did Dave was playing in the room?" She was like, "What did he? He won't." Right here, I was like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" I was like, "Good move, bro. Not consensual, but fuck it." He didn't care,
Like,
bro.
was there consent involved? No.
No, he could have. She could have easily been like, what you doing?"
Word.
I'm not
It was
into this right now.
2004 was an insane time compared to now.
Man, listen, they just need to. They need to make. I don't know.
We need to restore the default and just go back
I miss
to
spoof.
2009.
Yeah, they need to bring the Waynes back and make some spoof movies. Because the last one that was good was the one with Marlon. When the what was the
Air movie 2.
Ah,
Oh no. Not Meet the Blacks was Mike Epps in that. That shit was,
that
good
shit was
too.
funny as hell too.
Oh,
But
with the doll, he was fucking the shit out that doll.
and the fucking Cedric was the
Yeah, fuck. I'm so mad. They made 2 of them.
Mhm.
Why can I not? So mad.
What was that? What was the time frame when it came out?
Like
recent.
2017.
20 because he made 2. He made 1
Made
and 2.
2.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah, this is when he was went on his Netflix run. And he had all those shits coming out on Netflix too.
Yeah. A haunted house.
Haunted House one. A Haunted House, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2013.
Bro, y'all know they remade 100 Man. Nah, man.
Yes, they did.
I'm getting pissed.
With Lakeith Stanfield though. It don't look bad. I need to know the premise because I cannot remember if the main lady in this one is the mom in the first one.
Yeah, like
And if that's the case, that has some wild implications. If everybody else died and he dead ass kept her prisoner, because that's what he wanted.
that was kind of wild.
I
Yeah.
damn near
And
want to
then
see it
fucking-
just to see.
I think I went to the movies to see the Candyman remake or whatever, but it wasn't
I
really a
didn't see it.
remake. It was low key
A sequel.
Continuation.
Yeah. And I was like, hype. I was like, bro, y'all didn't grow up off this like I did, so fuck y'all.
I think it's canon to either 2 or 3.
I thought it made reference to the first one.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah. When it comes to
'Cause
2 and 3, if we talk about horror movies, they don't usually hit the same.
No.
did y'all see The Blackening?
Yeah, I cut my lights off.
The Blackening was I actually really enjoyed The Blackening.
I'll have to like start watching it again to see if I actually remember if it starts like to click and remember it, because that's what happens to me with a lot of things, like especially on Netflix. I'll be sitting there watching it and I'm like, this seems familiar, and then I start watching it a bit more. I'm like, boom, I just remember everything that happened. I'm like, okay, yeah, I watched this already.
I also need to see Fear with T.I.
I did
That
not
came
see
out
that.
like a year ago, and I ain't seen that yet.
With who?
Looks like we fit.
T.I. was in a scary movie called
Jennifer
Fear.
Harris?
Yeah.
Is it as bad as Omarion now?
I don't know. I haven't seen. Stop. I only saw that first one, but I actually really like that first one. I don't remember what that's called.
Bro, you don't
But
like it. You don't like
that
it.
was You Got Served Scary. That shit was hard.
That's
kinda.
why you liked
got
it, bro.
served scary.
that shit was kind of hard.
You know what's crazy? Somebody said this is what happened when they had got jumped.
Yeah. It was cabin in
They
the.
dude back his money.
Yeah, it was cabin in the woods, but black people.
I actually kind of remember that slightly.
Yeah.
Bro, what pissed me off about that movie, it wasn't even just the initial thing. It's just when they picked up the phone and the shit had the thing in there and they fell out. I was like, nigga, this on BET. This is Tubi before Tubi, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I was
Tubi.
just gonna say that definitely would have ended up on Tubi.
That motherfucker was like, hello? I'm like, bro, are you serious? This supposed to be scary?
But no, if you ever Please
We got-
go
we got
back
the-
and
we
watch
got-
the Blackening.
We
That
got to
shit
just
was
pull
good.
up in Discord. Yeah, that's just going to be the move.
So funny you said that. After stream last night, I went and turned on the first couple things up. Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies.
Slow down, bro.
So you watched?
So that-
I
Grab the
watched
wall.
the most recent one.
Yeah.
Did you
Huh?
watch the most recent one?
No, I went back to
Is that the one-
73.
That wasn't the one with Kid Cudi. I'm thinking of something.
No, that's the house party.
Yeah.
But no, the most recent Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like he went wild in there. That bus scene. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
ain't
think I
gonna
did.
lie, I
I haven't
just
seen
like-
that one actually.
To
Yeah.
me, the OG one is probably still like the ending scene where he's running out at nigga. That shit
Yeah.
is for some reason it's unsettling. I was like, bro, you in the middle of a cornfield. The bitch got away, and he just
But actually, so
don't
they
care.
put that in the game.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's this
man.
little,
And
it's this
it's a
little happy
different-
dance.
A different dance, whether everybody escapes or whether he wins.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a movie as a whole, Texas Chainsaw never did it for me.
Because it was a scary movie, but I went back and watched it. They really did not have a lot of gore.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot of blood like that.
It was more so
he
like, what
just-
would you do in this position? It's like a survivalist thing. It's like, oh my god, how they gonna get out of this?
Now,
This is-
have y'all ever seen any of the Wrong Turn movies?
Nigga, I
I-
seen every last
yeah.
one of them.
Them shits used to go hard.
But then they did too
They
much.
fell
Too
off.
much. You remember that one? That I think was it the snowmobile or whatever. That
Yeah, I
dude
think that was
on?
in 4.
Yeah, he's getting up out of there. All of a sudden, these motherfuckers shoot the thing.
Yeah.
Fucking. I was like, really? How? I ain't gonna say it because it's problematic. But how these? Can I say inbred? Is that what they were?
They,
'Cause they was fucking.
yeah, I
was
think they
having-
were.
Yeah, these fucking inbred motherfuckers had the accuracy of Hawkeye. This spinal
Lot of
column is
reasons.
built like a
And
question
what-
mark.
Like one of your eyes is on the side of your shit, and you
Yeah,
to hit that, you fucking bullseye from Daredevil and shit.
Oh,
What
man.
the fuck is going on?
Feel like an octopus in the face. You can shoot me from 300 yards.
With ease, with the greatest of ease.
Greatest, bro.
Man licked his finger, held it in the air, got the wind pressure and everything right.
Yeah.
Sniper, bro, for real. Now the
Sent them to the
strong ones
service.
make sense. I was like, all right. A lot of the ass kind of just be strong as shit for no reason, bro.
They be
Yeah.
built different. They got that one big arm.
Yeah, I see. That's my type of shit. It's like, all right, if you're not gonna be scary, at least be
Whoop
weird.
ass.
wild. Yeah,
Be weird, so I'm scared to look at you.
yeah, man. That's a scary part about horror, but it's a dying thing, just like hip hop, bro. They both in their luster.
Like horror could be so much
I'm
better.
still waiting for Carter 6 to come out.
It's not happening.
Shit, you said it was.
It's not.
Look, I'm grateful for any more new Wayne music because I remember in 2017 he announced his retirement on my birthday, and I was in the bathroom distraught.
Did you cry?
So
You
yeah,
was in the
little
shower
bit.
like Ace Ventura.
a little bit.
You know, in that bitch.
So yeah.
He holding up Carter 3 album.
So yeah, I'm thankful.
I don't
for
believe
any
in
more
rappers
Wayne.
retiring anyway. It's only been 50 years. You can't really retire. Ain't no 401k, no shit. Unless you
You know, when
you
you
get
say
a
it like
different
that,
job, right? It's just like us. It's like I'm pretty sure I see it in everybody's future as the way y'all going. Fucking streaming it's just a platform at this point.
Stepping
So,
stone.
Yeah.
Get to something
Fucking,
different.
yeah. To where you ultimately want to end up. So I think that's the best part about this. Goes back. Let's do a full 360 to what C1 was saying at first. Is like, yo, no matter what talent you do, any of your hobbies outside of here, if you kind of not streaming that shit and trying to monetize it in some capacity, especially with fucking inflation the way that shit going, bro, you kind of losing. You gotta the love of the game is gonna show regardless if you really love it. Just put that shit out there, bro. Cause it's like if nobody ever sees it, ain't nobody gonna ever know.
So for a while I was doing AMP streams. For those that don't know, AMP is like this live radio show app. Unfortunately, it
you talking
is
about that.
only. I think it's only on Apple, like the app. But I
Is
think
that
they
what
did
Nick
put out
Cannon
a
uses?
browser. I don't
that
know
Nick
if
Cannon's
Nick
app?
is on there, but I know Joe has a show on there that he does weekly,
Uh-huh.
and they've been promoting him. But apparently, they have a creator program. So that's kind of what I was doing for a minute. I was doing like a live radio
DJ.
playlist, music vibe show type
Would you
shit.
talk like in between that? Like you'll let some of the songs play.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is for all the lovers out there. Hey,
Yeah,
shout out
Is
to
that
my
type
ex
shit?
Patricia, man. That fucking. Now let me stop. But-
Word. and I want to try to get back to that, but it's still hard to promote if it's only on iPhone. But I kind of want to get back to that and see if I can creep up in that creator program. Shit.
So that was going to be another thing that I was going to like
Put the
throw out
content there.
there was that like what's something that you guys are like, even though clearly everybody here is a streamer, and what's something that you want to eventually do an avenue into that you either haven't started or you did start and like left it alone that you want to get back into doing. Clearly.
For a long time, and then even professionally, 1 year I did apply. I wanted to be a DJ. And
You don't apply to being a DJ. You kind
no,
of.
I really was. I was I found this this company in
I get what you.
and I think it was like St. Louis, and then they were doing events and weddings and shit, and I applied for them. And I didn't get that. And then if like for like a business, I kind of was thinking like one day opening like gaming lounges. like,
Yeah, that
okay,
was definitely an idea that I had way back too.
Yeah, like that place that I forgot, Ignite. That place where they be
that's
having
my
the
stomping ground,
Chicago
bro. I used
meetups.
to be
Yeah.
out there. Them my niggas. I missed them.
What's going on, Kaylee?
Hey.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah.
Like, bro, I'll put so many people on. Like, dudes weren't even gamers. I used to be like, bro, we finna get smoked. Gonna go up here because they got like $3 beers, get the nachos, going to whoop everybody ass and smash. Talk shit the
Yeah.
whole time. Bro.
Because it's like I know for me when I first found out, like the first place that I went to was like set up like a GameStop, but they had like the couches and the reclining chairs and stuff, and then like they had the games behind the counter, and they was just like, yeah, you want to play a game? All right, let us know what game you want to play. You pay X amount of money, you can pull up the game, go play it over there, sitting there, and go play it. Right before you want to buy it, you can check it out. And it was just like, we need to make more places like this around the city. Like that would actually be a fire idea. And it's just like, what is that? It's
Everybody
like,
can't fucking afford it. That's at the time. That was me. I couldn't afford fucking. I think a Wii U. I didn't have
Yeah.
one. But I really
your other
wanted to play
page.
Smash. Yeah.
And then like when we were growing up in Chicago,
we're kind of
motherfuckers,
just all over the place.
they
just
had
chatting.
shit to do. Like motherfuckers had dance groups, they had after school activities, and then that's why until all of those stopped, that's why motherfuckers wasn't really doing all this gang banging and killing in the city because they had shit to do. So open more gaming lounges, motherfuckers are more, and then Ignite, they got fucking anime playing on the screens around the bitch.
Yeah.
So that's even more exposure. So it's
Just
just
the general
From what they
give 'em
started
something to
off,
try and do.
culture.
yeah, now, yeah, from what I've seen versus what they started off now, bro, I think they could only hold maybe 100 people in that bitch. At most.
Yeah.
That was in the beginning. Now I think they probably up to 5.
And
It's
on
like
a
it-
Saturday night, that 100 fill up quick.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know
if
it was
you
always
open more
busting in there,
places-
bro. Always busting, and I'm in there whooping little white kids' ass. I was like, yeah,
And then
Well-
just think about it. Just think about how, like, yeah, if I want to like go have a night at Ignite, that's an Uber bill. They ain't got no shit like that on the South Side, or
Hey. That
even
was the
like
one that I
even
had to
if
go all the
you
way up
just
north.
wanna, yeah, like even if you just want to put it like in a suburb, but at least Blue Island, damn, at least Blue
Yeah.
Island is close to the South Side.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing on that side. It put all that other bullshit over there, though. Clubs
Yeah.
and all that. But so DJing, bro, you got the playlist, you got the ear for the music. Now it's just
Yeah, so I'm gonna
creating your own
start
mixtape.
trying to do back on AMP, but again, that's just a small sample size because of how they've gotten so far. But maybe it's some like ground
But yeah,
floor
just had to
strategy.
make sure you just got the content there. You have an identity, a digital footprint, if you will.
And I would like one day. I do want to hold a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament for the cash prize.
I mean, you could actually. Well, I mean, not right now, but like down the line, you can just do
Yeah.
like your own little personal thing, and then
I
eventually.
think
try
it
to catch
might
the
be too
attention of
late to do it
Konami.
for this birthday. Maybe like another date.
That's fair. But what we was asking was just like, what's something that because we ended up we started off talking about like the content, and then we just went on a whole tangent on like various different other directions. And now like we came back to it was like, what's something that you've either wanted to start or have started and kind of like let go for a second, or just have been interested in doing that's content wise that's not like streaming or anything, like something that you just kind of like you have like a passion for that you want to express in a certain type of way.
Well, I was really on the music thing right around before the DMCA shit got popping, like for real, because Twitch had did like this promotional thing, but like they was pushing. Remember they pushed Amaze, they pushed Zach, and it was what was it, 6 seconds?
Yeah, 6
Yeah,
seconds.
it was them three, and I'm like, bro, my rapper ego. I was like, nigga, I rap too, nigga. Fuck, they don't make me mad, nigga. I rap circles around niggas.
Acknowledge me.
You feel me on some Roman shit. So I was like, okay, if that's where they gonna go, maybe I need to start like pushing shit like that. So that's when I really started creating more shit. And then this shit happened without the DMCA shit. So I was like, that's dead before they even announced that like they was stopping that. I was like, that was dead. So I moved to
RIP Twitch things.
bro. Facts, big
That
facts, bro.
shit used to get in my bag. You hear me?
I had
Nigga,
everybody
fuck a
on it
bag.
for a drinking night. They'd be on
And it was
that
just
thing.
like something chill, like for the people that really couldn't, not to just chatter, but you didn't really want to play a game.
Yeah.
I singing some songs. I'm just a bachelor.
Man, that was my shit right there.
But for
I'm mad
me,
Z over here talking about Ignite was
yeah.
a vibe in the middle of my city. Like, y'all ain't not all from the same city. Get out of here, Z. Like literally
Come in
four
inside my
y'all,
city, yeah.
all four of y'all are in the
city.
same city. It is just like, like, well, except for JP's not anymore,
Wanna
but it's just
build a
like, oh
skating
yeah,
rink?
See, one's like he's like on the outside, just like Piccolo, looking from the outside, like he
That
right
sounds
there.
hard. Like motherfuckers don't like. I don't think motherfuckers even skate no more. Like motherfuckers act
No,
like
they
too
do.
cool for a lot of shit.
no, they definitely do.
Skating is back on the rise. I will say that. Thanks to Usher. Skating is
I
back.
mean,
up.
it's
like
been a-
that. Oh,
Skating
yeah,
is it's been back. It's just like it's kind of like one of those like a niche crowd. Like it's certain people would do it because I seen when Betty was doing it a whole lot at the time. I know Kaylee, she posts a lot of videos of her doing it. It's like you'll see some people doing it. It's just like it's kind of like that. What is it? Undertale type thing.
Who
It's
ain't
just
gonna
like,
meet? I got my jalapeno pictures. The fuck? With
Yeah,
hair
weird.
and the fade. The fuck?
Damn,
you
bro.
with hair.
Yeah.
Only you can say that, bro.
Is he the only one that can say that?
Not really.
Like
But y'all the only two, I guess.
I remember the fade, then the hair, then the fade again.
Yeah, he seen me
Right.
before the first iteration.
He wasn't even jalapeno poppy when I first saw him.
I was
He
just
was
him.
he was he
I
was
was
just
that little
kid.
nigga.
He was jalapeno kid. He was,
Damn.
I just happened to be from the city at that point.
he was just like, yo, they doing a meetup. Okay, I'll show up.
Yeah, I
He
think
was just
about
over
that.
there.
If that meetup ain't never had, like, you look at certain things like that, you like, yo, that meetup ain't never happened. I probably don't ever run into like J Rock, shit like
That was before even
It
J
just-
Rock pulled up. That was when Brandon was like, he wasn't even Brandon at the time. He was UGR Gaming still.
GR, Yeah,
Mm.
I kept asking him, but for me, I guess it would have been a DJ shit, but I had the intuition and then like the shit to like kind of move left, because if I started that and then I can't do that no more, it'll make me not want to do that. So that's something I always wanted
Yeah,
to do.
that
but
really. That's what
Yeah.
I was saying. That shit kind of really took
Put a
some wind out
damper.
myself for that.
yeah.
That shit was,
And then YouTube got their copyright thing, so I can't even do it over there. Like that's why I started really streaming over there.
Cause I was like, all right, I'm finna go buy a board, and so I could digitally scratch type shit.
Mhm.
Like,
I was like, I
You can
seen a
do that
couple
shit.
other.
You get an app on your PC and do that same shit.
'Cause I was gonna say that's
Yeah,
actually
but
a
now
big
motherfuckers
thing
be acting
in.
crazy because they don't. Motherfuckers that have integrations for everything but Spotify now.
Yeah.
I tried it for the Dojo Barbecue,
Ain't got
and
it.
none of the fucking apps fuck with Spotify, or Spotify don't fuck with them. I should say. Probably.
Hardware. They
I
don't
was
sell
gonna
hardware.
say I know that's actually a big thing in the surprisingly the Final Fantasy community.
Damn, they frozen the Lombard roller rink. That's fucked up.
Because I've seen
the
like
only
a
one I
lot
used
of
to go to.
streamers pull up and play Final Fantasy, and like they have like they'll be inside their own little house, but they turn their
Mhm.
house into a club, and then they'll be DJing on stream, and then having the
Mhm.
music playing into
Oh.
the game, and then they're just throwing a house party basically.
Got you.
And I was gonna say like that's actually probably about to become a thing in PSO because I noticed that that's become a bit of a trend. Is that a lot of people turn their house like their creative space into a club, and
Mhm.
people play music through on their stream, and then they
They
have
make it a
the
moment. Yeah.
yeah.
That's hard.
So I think for me, what I want to get into, what I'm going to get into, like I said, I just want to do more like scripted, like acting and shit like that. And then I think that's gonna lead into like really like finding out what I want to do. And because I have like a lot of interests, right? And I have a lot of like fucking things that I did. So I was like, these are all characters in a sense. It's like these are certain characters I sometimes go into when I stream. I was like, I would kind of want to push that and take that further. And if I had any fucking not inspiration, but just like any opportunity, bro, I'll jump at it. So that ain't what I'm waiting on. But if it shows itself and if it manifests the way I want it to manifest, yeah, that's probably something I could probably get up out. Even though the striking shit is going on. But I think now, even outside of just like Hollywood, just doing scripted content, even for YouTube or whatever, bro, I just want to challenge myself in that way. Like as a personality, like I'm not a voice actor, even though I kind of got inspired when we went to the voice acting thing. But
I
yeah,
really want to get into voice acting.
Voice acting, I was gonna say, like when they got to my turn, voice acting is definitely like number 1 or 2 on my list that I want to do for sure. Cause like that has been kind of my thing. I would love to be able to just pull up in a game and be like, that's my voice. That's
Bro.
me in the game.
I've only told like a couple of people I was this fucking close to being part of a fan dub Power Ranger project, and I was gonna be a voice of one of the mentors, and that shit fell through because of COVID.
I feel like you would get along really well with my friend Derek. He goes by Mason O'Ken. Like he is super big into the Sentai scene and stuff, and I feel like, and then he loves Gundam just as much too. So I feel like you two would really hit it off. I wonder if he's actually here because I know he did like the tweet about it. If not, I definitely need to get you two to like to link up at some point in time and chat. Because I feel like
last
you
time
two.
you had Heno and somebody else link up, Heno got watched. I think I don't know.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I think the last time you got Heno to link up, I forget who it was. We was just in this bitch chilling, and Heno was talking shit about Yu-Gi-Oh. He got that ass tapped, bro.
Oh, that was.
I did lose. Yeah.
That was.
Nah, you didn't just lose,
That
though,
was
Heno.
That was a good
Leifan.
ass- that was
Actually,
good-
no,
oh,
you
no?
beat Leifan.
You beat Leifan? Did he beat Leifan?
Yeah, he did beat Leifan.
We might
That's
have went, like,
right.
2-1.
Because I was rooting for Heno. I was like, Heno, you can't let fucking Leifan just come in this bitch.
Because it's like Heno was losing bad for a minute, and then like one thing
Leifan still
happened.
come by the stream every now and then.
Yeah, Leifan's
Yeah,
cool.
that's all I was like, I don't know if you lost. I knew you was getting your ass whooped.
Like,
I think
yeah.
I did
Heno,
lose
what is
one.
you doing, bro?
I think we went 3. And
'Cause it's
I
like-
think I did get 2-1.
I think because the very first match you was losing like for the
Yeah.
most part, and then as like something happened towards the end and you just made a big comeback.
Yeah.
It was over quick too. It was like, yo, when he got it to like whatever he set up, that motherfucking light punch was just like.
Stop.
It's like he was sitting. He was in like that cold sweat where like he was losing, you kind of panicking. He's like, can't believe everything's. I worked so hard for.
It's just like they did that slow motion. Just it all rides on this. If I get this, oh,
Dramatic close up.
But I got fucking the Millennium
Oh.
Puzzle on the dog tag. I really didn't mean that shit.
I look. Hey, you ain't got no tattoos. Get some tattoos, bro. Go ahead.
I can't
Go-
actually. I can't. I get keloids.
Oh.
Yeah, no piercings, no
Oh.
tattoos. Kind of heard about it for real, but it's life.
Fuck genetics, man. You know, bro. I wish I was a ball. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a big shot caller. My bad.
I gotta find the dude's name, but like DreamCon definitely put like a bit of inspiration into me because it's like just meeting the various different people that I did meet. I think his name was Mr. Eli Rooney. His visual paralysis with his visual effects was fire, and like that was just like I would love to meet various different creators. That's what got my brain clicked into that mode, which is
Give me a
like
second.
not just with one creator, but like with various other different kinds of creators that I want to be able to see what they're capable of and then explore their different methods of things. Who's at his door? Who's at his door?
Yeah, I kind of
Oh,
want.
he got food. He got. Oh, you done brought us something to
Oh, I hope he
done
got
got
us
us
one of them
something to
strawberry
eat.
biscuits.
eat. Yeah, go ahead. Bring that in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Yeah.
Yo, let me get a piece of that
Yeah,
strawberry
go
biscuit,
ahead.
dog.
Yeah, head that.
Laugh it.
Let me get a piece of that strawberry
Let me
biscuit.
get a fry. Let me get a fry.
I got you.
Yeah. But no,
It was a little black kid. It was a little black kid at my door. I was what the fuck? I ain't want to know if
like what you bone
no racial. I just seen some black go this way because I'm right by my window because I'm paranoid. I see some black. Don't be rubbing the lotion when I say I see some black,
It's
bro.
not
I'm
lotion.
done.
It's hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I said the
It's
same
hand
thing earlier.
sanitizer.
It is hand
What you-
sanitizer.
What you were talking about, bro? I'm done with
It's
that.
sandy, y'all.
You making it worse, bro. Chill.
But no, I was saying like, DreamCon kind of like put that whole thought process into my head was just like there's various different kinds of other creators out here, and 9 times out of 10 what people tend to get focused on is that like when you're on a platform you get narrowed in on that platform. So like since primarily most of us come from Twitch, we're just like, all right, we got to network with Twitch streamers and stuff. We got to like, build up a thing within just Twitch, and it's just like, no,
Hell no.
there is so many
These
different other
companies
kind of
don't love us for real.
No, it's not even that it's not even just
It's
with the
not that,
companies, but it's
yeah.
just like there's so many different
We've
other
been
content
limited
creators.
ourselves.
Yeah,
this-
we've
this
literally
whole
like
time, yeah.
we've been networking with other content creators that are just streamers in that sense. So we're just like literally focusing in on the streaming aspect. And then like when I went to the Twitch meetup thing, I was like I started to like it kind of like started to slowly dawn on me. I'm like, there's so many other people out here that do so many different things. Like when I'm like listening to people talk, they're like, yeah, like I do music, I do this and that, but I'm trying to really make it big with streaming. And it's just like streaming. But you
Wow.
do all these other different things. Like
Yeah.
you should definitely try to capitalize on these things and then funnel it into your streaming. You should try to put these things forefront first.
Streaming should be it should be a billboard for your actual talent.
But at the
that's the
same
case.
time, like content creation is like damn near has aspects of studying human nature. People are really stuck in their ways and don't really like venturing out. And
It's
don't
not even
really
that
like
they-
trying new shit.
It's not even that
Like,
they don't
will
know how to
stay on
schedule
a-
it.
People will stay on a platform they don't really fuck with because that's what they used to.
It's not even that, it's that they don't know how to properly like this is a thing that I've been kind of like I've learned and I've heard about it so many times. It's just that it's not fully clicking in until now. Is that people
As
don't
somebody that's going
realize
through it. Yeah.
is that you have to learn how to structure your content in a proper
Oh
way.
no. I was meant like viewers, like trying to get audience to move around.
No,
Oh,
you don't
that's-
even. That's not even what I'm referring
Yeah.
to. What I'm
That's
referring
not
to.
a stuck in his ways thing too.
Yeah.
It's like it's what it is just that like people don't understand, like they try to like put streaming as their funnel, like that at the top of their funnel, when streaming should not be at the top of your funnel. It should be something else that you do that brings attention to your stream. Like you like I was saying, like if you do music, you should do music that brings awareness to your stream, so you bring people into your stream that brings them like literally down the funnel. So it's just
how
like
you market your music. Yeah.
So like for that in that example, I'm gonna use Neku as a prime example. If you Google Neku's name, you're going to see that he has a whole discography of music out there. That's going to be their first point of view, is that they're going to see that, then they're going to hear his music. They're going to go down his YouTube channel. They're going to see that, and if he links out there, hey, I also stream and I do my music live. they're gonna come to that. And then it's the next funnel is that like also I sell my beats. Boom. Now you built an entire structure centered around your core thing, music. A lot
That
of
could
people
literally be 4 different ways of revenue income just off
exactly.
literally one talent.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying. A lot of people don't realize that like streaming should not be the thing that you're starting with to pull people in. It should be like in the middle. That's the proper way to grow is because it's just like you got to learn how to utilize your talents and what you have and build that down into everything coming into like a center point, which leads back to you obviously being the center, the main piece. So that's why I was like, a lot of people need to realize that like, look, yes, you stream, but what else do you do outside of streaming? So like
They
that's
gonna ask you that. They motherfuckers will be like, that's like saying I play basketball. What else do you do?
mhm.
I
Like
play football. What else do you do?
and that's what I'm trying to get myself to like, expand on various different things. A lot of people say, "Hey, you have an amazing voice." Okay, so I need to start utilizing different things to get not only get my voice out there to be heard, i.e. the podcast, but also start doing like bring back my reels of voice acting and stuff like that. Like when I do that on stream, turn those into shorts, put that out there. And then I'm already a part of a casting call. So then that way, if I see any projects and they're like, hey, do you have any like references
Just
of
go.
voices that you do?
Yeah.
Boom, go check out my TikTok. Boom, check out me streaming. It's just going to, all that stuff is going to funnel into something that I know I'm going to eventually want to do. And on top of that, then if that doesn't pan out the way I want to, I'm going to start like working with different people, try to work with different people for that matter, that do like little video edits and stuff, and then start making little skits that I don't have to be present for. Like I said, and I met that one guy, Eli Rooney. He has an entire thing. I wish I could bring it up. I probably just can throw a link to his Instagram into the chat. But like his entire setup of stuff, like it's like the way he does his video edits is fire. Let's see. Let me find one real quick. This one right here was like low-key mad fire to me. Was it this one or was it like okay? So I'm gonna use this one as a reference too. Let me copy the link and I'm gonna post it into the stream chat so people can see at least see what I'm talking about.
You see what I see.
Wait,
Fucking
chat.
yeah, just making your talents, because it's like
Boom.
people don't understand. It's like when you start streaming, yeah, you could just be a gamer, and most of us start out like that.
Watch
There's
it
nothing
like
wrong with that.
the video edit because like the dude that's funny enough, JP. Did you see this? I don't know if you've seen that.
Put it in Discord.
No, I put it in the stream chat.
Okay. What are you streaming on? Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube.
I can throw it in Discord too. If you need me to, if it's easier to get to it that way.
Yes, please. Oh wait, no, I got it. Shut you down.
But
Sorry, why does the fucking Instagram makes me go? Never mind.
but
Yeah,
look who's in that video though.
Ew, Safari.
Remember who was running the class, the thing?
Yeah, the voice actor.
Yep, that's the voice actor.
So
I know he did that. But he was saying he do all this stuff, right? He was telling
No,
us
but I'm
that.
just saying, but like that's what I'm saying. Like he already worked with the dude that's like was doing the voice acting class. That's the guy that made that video was the one that he was working with the voice actor guy, which is kind of messed up.
He was the one. Okay.
So it's like, and if you watch the whole thing, it's just like he has various different creators that making appearances in his video, and it's just like them doing like showing superpowers and stuff. I'm like,
yeah,
that's something like that would be something I would love to be a part of, something like that. Because it's literally a skit, so therefore it's another talent that I can end up incorporating, and then you can do the voice acting, and then you start meeting various different people. Boom! Now you're just
the
growing your
part
brand.
is that from editing, I know how they put these. I know how they put these effects where they at, and for the time limit that they do it, I just don't have access to these type of graphics.
The
I
thing
know
is,
how
he
they do
said
that shit now, though.
He says that he doesn't even have all this stuff. Like he would love to work with what is it? It was some type of engine that because I was talking to him about it. Like, cause there's a new feature that just came out Uh,
Unreal Engine 5.
no, it's a new thing. Motion. It's a new thing
In
that's
Photoshop
like
or
no,
in
it's not.
Adobe?
No, it's a new thing with OBS. Me and Neku have been talking about it for a
Oh,
minute. It's called Emotion. Like I'll type it out. Uh, that's what it's called. And I'll drop it in there. It's called Motion Studios. And it's like you literally create your whole entire like 3D environment that's can be used for streaming. So it's
Oh, I
like
think I did hear y'all talk about that actually.
it's like it is low key like fire because it's just like you can create like an entire room and then you can put yourself in that room like your camera and stuff and
like
then you
how
can have your
people was
stream
doing
up.
it with the cheap
Boom.
with the green screen. I see that shit.
Yeah,
With
but it's
Shorty,
like
she
but
took
this
a
is like
picture.
On some
of his
law
room
shit.
and then like his room like he took a picture of his clean room then pulled up his
Yeah.
green screen and then it's like that was his room and then it's just like he's like yo my room is not actually clean. He pulled it down and you see his
That shit
actual
was fucked
room.
up.
Yeah, but
So
like
I've actually, in my time, I've never used a green screen.
They're fun. They're fun. I kind of miss mine sometimes.
I still
Damn,
have mine in the other
basically,
room. For anybody that wants to check it out though,
Yeah.
there's Motion right there.
I still got my shit. I don't think I'll ever get rid of that shit. But it's just the way I got this shit set up now. I'll be tripping over that bitch.
It
Yeah, I don't have the
kinda
room in my room.
I've never like got the setup for it.
I just think now it'll probably be the best because I have like the lighting for it. Before then, it was
Yeah.
kind of a little tedious because nigga, I was using like the light from the ceiling. I'm talking, you talking about starting out. You know, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking
I still do
desk
that shit
lamp
sometimes.
right
What
here.
you mean?
Desk lamp right here.
right there.
Bro, you talking about, and then it's like you want to get that good,
That
these
perfect
lights are
lighting.
white, bro.
And then
the
so like
natural
the green
white.
screen don't mess up too. Like you ain't got the fleckle particles like of your
you
body
don't
or
look yellow on that bitch.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Bro. But yeah, speaking of like reaching out and like just like doing shit with more people. See one, you've been within like the last 2 months now. You've gained access, I guess, or like partner, or just
Yeah.
entered a couple programs with
Yeah,
a
you've been
couple of
working
like
crazy.
companies and like you know what I'm saying, some gaming adjacent. What are some of these companies, bro? I've been hearing these rumors about.
Look, I've been like I said, I am trying to full on grow. That's
Hey,
also why I
yo.
throw out there what's going on. Rasputin.
Garden
Uh,
too.
but I've been trying
sounds
to, expand my reach into different things. This is why I recommend people go to Lurkit. Lurkit has the content creator, like various different content creator programs on there for various different games. I know some people play the game Potions Permit. I don't know if you guys
I
knew.
just fucking saw Joker on that. That shit looked fun. He was fighting a fucking blue bear.
If you actually go
Axe.
onto their website, they're on Lurkit. They actually have a creator program for the company that made Potions Permit, so you can actually become a content creator for them.
Yeah.
Also, another game that was like that for my gamers is Stream Raiders. Stream Raiders also had you creators
Yeah.
were getting like skins.
Yeah,
And
like
it was directly going to supporting them too.
Let's not talk about creative skins because then I'm gonna just look at a certain game sideways.
but I did I think this is right after DreamCon, I think it was. I got into Capcom's creator program.
Hey,
That was one thing that
Hey.
I truly that was the two that had been always on my radar that I've was just gunning for was always going to be Sega with PSO and
Uh-huh.
Capcom. Those were
The
my
Capcom
main
shit.
one.
That was
is-
funny to me because I remember when they first did it and he was like, bro, he was lucky he wasn't like mad, but it was so confusing because it's like, the content that he makes, the
Yeah.
main game, fucking
Yeah.
Resident Evil. And
Devil
fucking
May Cry. I was
Devil
on
May
all they
Cry.
got, all their games.
cosplay, all that shit. And it's like, bro, he don't get a nod. So it was just like, he was like, man, fuck that shit.
I
He
was
like,
hurt.
fuck him.
Like
Yeah.
I was legit hurt. I'm just like, man, what are they looking for? Because I'm looking at all these other people that are just
Mhm.
they'll sometimes play a Capcom game here and there, and I'm just kind of like, really? Like I done put in all this work.
And it's not
They're
a
in
knock
it.
to them, but it's like it's more so like if what they doing got them in, then I should be a goddamn ambassador.
To
Like,
a
I'm-
degree, I kind of feel like that with to a lesser degree like Bandai, but definitely like Konami. with all
See, the thing is,
Yu-Gi-Oh
Konami
stuff.
seems like they're like separating themselves out from like gaming to a
From like the
degree.
Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah,
Not even
it's like-
Yu-Gi-Oh. It just seems like they're separating themselves from
Gaming
gaming
period.
in general. Yeah, because it's like they've been focusing a lot on the pachinko stuff. Like, because back in the day, Konami was big heavy with gaming because they had all the IPs. They had Ninja Turtles. They had Castlevania.
You could not play a Konami game, like,
Like,
bro.
word.
Whatever you cut on,
Like,
had that logo. I didn't know that was
do-do-do-do-do-do.
Konami.
That looked at
Nigga,
K.
they got the most fucking famous cheat code in the world.
Up,
Oh,
up, down, down,
God.
left, right, BA start. That is them.
So,
A
yeah.
company I would definitely like to work for is Atlas.
That's Sega.
I need to get in
Mm.
talks with some Atlas because not even
It's
just
there,
like
But
Persona.
it's like it's crazy because it's there for us. I've just seen y'all know Sammy. Sammy then fucking has a fucking role at Gearbox or something like on the marketing or the PR team.
uh,
You know, I fucking and this is something that was new. That's something that she earned and stuff like that. But it's like to know somebody that fucking works in that field and me being a fucking Borderlands stan my whole life. It's just like so
Mhm.
many things have been like just happening around me. It's like, all right, we're in the right place, especially with like this Capcom shit. And then I was like, that shit was random as fuck. I was like, God damn, bro, I don't even know if they got shit out. So I mean, they just really had to. They really was like, bro.
It still stuns me to this day. Like I like every time I look at Discord, I'm just like Capcom creator. Like if you go back, like this is one thing that I also want people to think about too from time to time, especially like with being within content creation. Depending on how long you've been into it or like what you have done in it, go back to the day that you started or go back to like 10 years ago, like when you were just thinking about these things and then the stuff that's happening now. Would you have imagined that you would be in that position that you're in now as opposed to 10 years ago, however long ago, before you even got started?
fuck that. I remember when C1 and Crazy wouldn't let me retire.
From streaming.
Yeah.
Tried to
I
retire?
was out this bitch. No. I was very pessimistic on my content. I was out
And
this
it's
bitch.
crazy because but it's like the reason why like I'll let C1 get shit off like that is because he was just the same way like you, bro. It was for a while, motherfuckers telling him, C1, you should stream. He was just like, I like the platform. I'm chilling. I like what I like type shit. But yeah,
And
shit,
people
I seen that
wouldn't give
fucking
up.
that shit. I was like hella proud.
Like 2020, I was 2020, 2021, I was kind of over it.
'Cause
That
it's
was
like,
crazy. That was that would have been a year for real to really double down.
yeah, in all honesty. But I
That
think
was
that's when
life.
Hino was going through a lot at that time too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And because it's like
Yeah, because we did low link ups. You would like be around for some of the things that we play
Yeah.
games here and there. So it
'Cause
wasn't
it's
like,
like
what the
'cause
fuck
when-
is Hino? It's like I miss my nigga Hino. What the fuck he on? And then
Yep.
you fucking pop up, and I'll just be like, okay, that's Hino.
but
Those
like
were tough.
I always think back, like going back to the day of like, and this is how I knew. Well, like this is prior to me actually realizing that I knew I wanted to do something with content creation. I'm going back mentally back. This is before I was still in, I want to say middle school at the time. This is when
Vipers. Oh,
Resident
okay.
Evil 4 came out. I had got me a TV tuner box that could plug up to the PC.
What that is for the kids that don't
Yeah,
know, like Ty.
So what a TV tuner box is like it basically, this is before capture cards really existed. This was a thing that allowed you to watch your TV on your PC. And I was
The
just
fuck?
like, you know what? I'm going to basically hook up my GameCube to the TV tuner box. And now I can record my gameplay. This is back being at 15. This is like 15, 14 and stuff. I was
Too much
already
time on
trying
your
to
hands.
I was already
gonna
trying to
say, back in
record.
my day, motherfuckers just pointed the laptop at the screen.
No,
you
but
was
the-
way more advanced than me.
But this is the thing though. Like I'm like, their live streaming was not even a thing then. I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do my full playthroughs, upload them to like YouTube and stuff. And then I was like, you know what? There's another game. Like I was like, I'm gonna start uploading PSO stuff. And this is like this. all this harbors back to me being like, this is how I know that I had like a creative brain, because
That's when it,
Even-
that's when it started.
Shout
for
out to
real.
Justin TV.
it was before even Justin TV, because it's like Justin
Yeah.
TV
Yeah, he
wasn't
wasn't
even
straight,
around.
yeah.
I wasn't like, I'm still in school. This is just
Yeah.
me being in school. Like I had friends that I would
still got
go.
curfew and shit.
I would go on to shout out to those that know the website Gaia Online.
Shout out
and-
Gaia.
I think I played that.
And
Nigga,
so-
you probably have. Everybody did. That was like
Yeah,
my-
everybody
that
was on-
That was my Sims.
That was like
I remember Fly for Fun.
no. I know about it,
Oh,
but
shit.
I was not on it.
No,
was like- it was like a eventual-
It was an MMO, but it was like witches and warlocks. So like you had to
Oh,
work
okay.
your way up to your license so you get a broom.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's like I remember hearing the name, but I was never on it.
Habbo Hotel was my shit. Oh my god. No, Habbo Hotel used to go fucking crazy. We had the hoes on Habbo Hotel.
Hey,
Wait a
yo,
Wow.
chill.
Wait
Like,
a-
hold on, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you're underage, you're
Damn,
underage.
that's a fucking damn, that was a blast from the past right there.
But no, by me being on Gaia Online, like this is gonna jump back into the whole idea. Like, for those that did it, if you like, I'm gonna expose myself a little bit. I was a RP nerd. I would actually do role playing with people on Gaia Online, and then it got to the point that I made so many various different friends on Gaia Online that we started to create. Shout out to those that know the website, pro boards. We would create an entire scenario based on specific things. So like we had a pro boards for Resident Evil RPing. So we'd do an entire full-fledged story based on the events that like during Raccoon City's outbreak and stuff. We did our own little telling of our own stories of our own created characters on there. I did one for Devil May Cry, and we would play the roles of the various different characters on there. Like I was I think I did myself as Virgil. I was doing the role as Virgil on there, and so I made it so that Virgil was a good guy. Shout out to the fact that he is technically a good guy now. But then
So
we
in
also
other
made one.
words-
He's everywhere.
So in other words, Baldur's Gate 3 win.
I have the game downloaded. I've been talking to Ty about playing it. I wanted to get an entire crew on
I've
down
been
to
playing
play.
that shit for 8 hours, bro. He's just
Yes, Ty is down for the
fucking
cause. I know for
sweat.
that for a
He's just
fact.
sweat.
I don't have it, but the people that I know that fuck with that have been fucking with that. Like,
It is D&D as a game. Like literally,
Yeah,
like
it's
D&D is a
literally what
game,
you-
but it's
what you say
D&D.
Kakarot is.
It's like
the legacy
you
of
can
Goku,
see it.
but like that is like D&D. But now I can fucking I ain't got to be kind of like in a room with my
Yeah.
with my people still
Like,
experience the story.
if you want to
a certain
see it,
degree, yeah.
you can see everything
See
going
it,
on.
yeah.
It's a
Oh.
visual D&D, and then on top of that, it does the rolls on there. It has the
Bro,
same spells and all
He
that
was
stuff.
fucking yeah, he was screen recording some of it. I was like, bro, just let me see some of the gameplay. Nigga,
That's what I'm
just
saying.
listening.
Like, I need somebody to
playing
do that.
No, it's like the gameplay is that's not even like half of the game. It was just I was listening to it. The shit sounded like a movie, like the dialogue, everything. Nigga, I was like, I would get so immersed in this.
Because it's like
can't, I
it's
got- yeah.
Divinity on steroids, and I love Divinity.
See, that's the
Divinity was-
thing. I was never into or like never played none of those types.
Well,
it'd be a good intro to get you into it.
like matter of fact,
Like, what was the big thing before Baldur's Gate 3? There was other
Divinity
big game
2.
that dropped this year.
it wasn't
Was that that?
no Divinity
was
2
something with
dropped
a
a year.
4. Was it something that 4 came out this year?
Diablo 4.
Diablo 4.
But it's not like
Motherfuckers
that.
was Gang banging that
Diablo-
bitch
that-
until Baldur's 3 came out.
That's a different type of
It's
like
different.
the gameplay mechanic. Like,
Divinity is the Divinity 2 is the go-to of that, because it's like when I remember when I first played Divinity 2, this was years ago. I ended up because shout outs to Lodi. That low key Lodi is probably one of the kings of putting me onto like various different games. But he ended up getting a key to it, and he got like multiple keys, and so he's like, "Yo, you want to check out this game with me?" And I'm like, "All right, bet, I'm down to play it." And so we was looking at it, I'm just like, "Yo, like this is like some Dungeons and Dragons type stuff," because like you can either play preset characters or you can create your own character, and then you set your class, and then it's just like an open world. You walk around, you interact with people. Everything you do has like a type of reaction. You can literally attack anybody. It's you doing your own story type vibe thing. Divinity was like in my eyes, I was like, yo, this is basically like if you wanted to play D&D with friends, and on top of that, it was online. So everyone could bring their, like, if you started a campaign together, you were able to play that entire
How
campaign
you making
together.
that face, Hannah?
Because he's reading what
Because I
Ty
went-
saying.
I went to the Habbo Hotel website.
Ah, shit, I know it. That one no
Y'all
funny.
nasty. Y'all
It's
some,
still
y'all
up.
some, y'all,
It's
y'all
not
nasty.
nasty.
Y'all about
has
to run
nothing-
across a bunch of little kids on there, and y'all gonna be like, "I run this,
Hey,
I run this over
yo.
here. You work for me." But no,
I'll go on that bitch and try and be a Yonko. This is my territory. Get the fuck-
Yo.
but like when I was playing Divinity, I'm just like, yo, there is so many different possibilities. Like, what did we do? We both were like a mage S character, and I think he was like, I'm going to go with earth and fire, and I was like, I'm gonna go with water and electricity. So like I casted a rain spell, and then I shot electricity at it, and then he shot his fire at it afterwards. It created an electrical mist storm.
What the fuck?
So anybody that's in it is getting electrified and taking
that's
damage.
Naruto
And
type
it-
shit.
yeah.
Y'all did a
And,
combination jutsu.
Yeah, literally. And so I was like, when I saw that, I'm just like, yo, this is fire. Baldur's Gate 3.
Can you do that in Baldur's Gate 3?
You can do that and more. They said Divinity had 250 spells. I think they said Baldur's Gate has 500 spells on top of the 250 spells. So I'm just like,
wait, does the same company make both games?
yeah. So
Oh,
like
okay.
Divinity 2 came out, I want to say back in like 2016, 2017. And Baldur's Gate is out, just now coming out now. So it's like they took everything from Divinity 2 and then multiplied it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
one
so-
thing. I have not seen that as a key nowhere. They must be holding that shit to the
It's
chest.
Larian Studios. If you know about Larian Studios, then it's just like, oh yeah, we know they went hard on this. It's so the thing with Baldur's Gate 3 is that it's gotten so much praise that other developers are like, yo, stop
need to
doing
stop making
good
that
on your game because you're making us, we're going to have to try just as hard.
Stop doing good on your game is fucking insane. So
Yeah,
we
you
don't
fucking-
have to
you
work
fucking-
harder.
Yeah, you fucking the
So-
money up for everybody.
So we
Yeah.
don't have to work harder. Y'all fucking around.
That's like having good food and like having upper echelon food and the shit the same price as like a McDonald's burger.
Damn. That's
They
a
not-
good ass burger.
And then it's like it's not like from what I'm hearing, it's not like a transactional thing. Neither. It's like you grind the game. That's what a lot of people want to do these days. It's like you don't want to just pay to fucking win or fucking
I ain't gonna lie. The
microtransactions.
more I hear about it, the more it seems like I would be on board for it. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
I
you-
don't-
like-
I
I
know
think it'll be the
nothing.
same. It'll be the same as like you probably will want to play with like C1 or like
You're gonna
other
want to
people.
play it with friends, but the thing is, what made
Yeah.
it beautiful is that if you played D&D before, you know how D&D is set up. Is that in a way of like you start a campaign with friends, somebody might drop off, they might leave out, and then somebody else might come in and be like, oh yeah, I already got a character. Can I bring this over from this campaign? Oh yeah, bring them on in. You can do that with Baldur's Gate 3. So if you were playing by yourself and then somebody else was playing their own game, you can bring your character over into their game, and it's like if they were at a higher or lower level, it just brings you back to wherever they might be at.
Uh-huh.
So it's like that's why I was like, it's literally D&D in a game format that you can actually play and
Yeah.
see. It's
Like, I honestly personally with like shit like that, I kind of look at it the same like when motherfuckers get like really big into Minecraft. I don't want to come into nothing and fuck nobody else shit up. Like I would need to know somebody that like had
Basically-
been like a fucking game master type shit. Like I need somebody that
Ah.
know that, so I don't fuck nothing up and make it harder for nobody else.
But you really wouldn't be, because it's storytelling. Like you can like it's so much that can go into it. So it's just like if you do something that you feel like you messed up on somebody's game,
It could be.
it's
to the
just
point
it's just a
sometimes-
part of the
yeah.
story at that point. Like it's
Yeah,
just
you
it's not
just
like you
entering
didn't
the
ruin
story
anything.
could alter it. You feel me?
Yep.
You just playing the game with that person. Could
So
alter
it's
the
like
story
because
just
it's like
based on your
it
class,
based based on your class and your character type. So they could be interacting with somebody, and then your character's a lizard type person or an elf or whatever. That
And they
person that
just
they
the-
could be talking to might not like elves. That's not nothing you personally did.
Goddamn racist.
Yeah, but that's how the game
Yeah.
is.
So like my only D&D experience is there were these people
It can do. Wait, never mind.
who were it was a bunch of One Piece creators and they made a One Piece D&D campaign. And I've watched a couple episodes of that. That's my only experience.
I mean, and that's fine. Like, but like it's like I said, you're telling your own story with this game. Is literally what it is. It's not like it's a set path. You're telling your own story. You do what you want to do with like either you play the role of a character or you create your own character, and you just kind of like go out and just experience it. And that's why I was like, I want to like I've been wanting to start it, but at the exact same time, it's like I want to start it
You
with
want a
somebody
crew.
else. No, I don't even want a crew. I just want to start it with like one other person, just so that it's just
Is
like
it full price?
right now. Yes, it is full price, but there are ways to go about it. Like people are doing all kinds of giveaways all over Twitter and stuff, and I can link you.
Cause I'm not like really mad at it. I would like to see it.
Yeah, you
I'm just
don't-
gonna at
you're
this
not
point. I'm just going to
comfortable
boot it
paying full
up.
Price, yeah.
I'm just going to boot it up
I
at
get
this
that.
point, or we'll have to like. Okay, so we do need to get into the game aspect of the stream too.
Yeah.
So what I will probably end up doing is after stream, I will parsec it because I think you can play it offline with friends, and then we'll just do it that way in Discord. That
fuck?
way, and you can play it
Oh,
with me.
that's interesting. Okay.
So first off, we're going to get into the because I actually have to go live on Twitch for this part, which is wild.
So this was part 1
Mhm.
of the episode. Thank you everybody
But that
who
is here.
came and enjoyed this time with us. Thank you to our lovely guest Jalapeno.
I mean, he's not
Applause
going
for that
anywhere.
guy.
He's still gonna be here.
I know, but this is like the end of this part
Session. This is
of
the talking aspect of
podcast.
it.
Yeah.
We're about
I mean, I
to.
might be around for a few. I don't know how long you gonna need me around for the game.
We just probably play for like an hour and a half or so.
Ah, that kind of.
Does it cut into your time?
I gotta work tonight, bro.
What time you got to be at work?
Like 5 hours.
You need to like take a nap or whatever.
Yeah, cause I woke up early for this shit, cause I didn't know when it was gonna start. And then I hit the internet shit. I thought we was gonna like do the podcast and play at the same. Nigga, we've been talking for like 3 hours though.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah.
We could just play for like an hour or so and came in late, but it was nice to see. I was like, yeah, like this is going to be an ongoing thing. So I like I said, I want to get moving forward with this. Like we do have a list of people that we definitely want to personally talk to, but I want to try to talk to everybody and get their just pick their brains about different things. It could be world events. It could be like we didn't even get a chance to like talk about everything.
My bad. I could do an hour, but I'll probably just be mute. You don't need to see like the camera or anything.
No, because I'm like at this point, it's just I just need to get gameplay for the thing so I can sit it
Also-
like we
Perfect.
played the game.
Also, if you have people that you would like to see have a sit down with me and C1, let us know, and then we can go through the different channels and see if we can make that happen.
I got somebody. Can I throw my name in a hat out
Yeah.
there, bro? Who I think y'all need to bring on this bitch and like interview them and like really get in depth and like find out who they really is as a person.
Is it Neku? Because
It's
I've
Ty.
been.
Fucking Ty Rizzle. He
Yeah,
know
I was
what
gonna
I'm
say,
finna
I was like, I knew it was Ty.
Some shit I've been wanting to ask Neku for years.
I was like, I already knew it. I knew he was gonna say Ty. That's what I was like. It was absolutely Ty because Ty actually has a very
You know what? I would-
intricate brain.
I would like to get into Ty's like fandom.
Pants, yeah, we
Like
know.
I would really get into that.
Getting into his
I'ma
pants,
go-
yeah, I know.
Yeah, like I said, Ty's one of those people that like he has a lot of fucking talents, and like you just need to
And
start
he did-
using them shits.
We-
And
yeah,
he's
'cause, like,
he's
he just-
entertaining to me. As for
No, Ty is definitely
what I mean.
entertaining. It's like Ty is low key one of those people that I feel like he doubts himself, but he's like you can see it whenever JP streams or whatever. Like when we all three of us get together, Ty
It's
is a
there.
very entertaining person. It's just that like I think he doubts himself in a sense that he doesn't want to do it live personally by himself, but like as a co-host, dude is
Also
A1.
very loyal. He had my back on Zomboy.
We all had your back.
Yes,
Yeah,
but me and Ty was like, there was
Necking,
one
like,
point we
through
was
and
like
through.
back to back blicking shit. Like the
Uh,
zombies was coming.
See, you got that. I got Ty that was like, he don't do that for me. So it's like I'm gonna talk to him. Later.
Like I go lone wolf, but I'm like going lone wolf to grab an aggro so you guys can get away safely, and then
That's
I'll
what I
find my
say
way
with
out.
C1. This version
It
of
was me
C1
and Ty on the
versus-
first
yeah.
floor, and then somebody else was like upstairs checking shit, and shit was got crazy.
Because when we had to do
Y'all
that
went-
prison break
Y'all
for
went to go
Ty,
look for supplies.
Get on the ground.
That's when the
now.
motherfuckers broke our gate.
because I was like, I remember when we was breaking Ty out of jail, like that man was locked up, and I was like, all right, you guys go around the back and have him go
Aunt
out the back.
Beatrice.
I'm running up the
Go
yo.
around the
I-
outside.
I was like, I'm gonna run up down the middle, grab aggro, grab all these zombies, and And then I'll try to catch y'all later, and I had to run through the prison, run out the same window that Ty hopped out. I was like, go, 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 go.
That's a clip somewhere. I got that clip.
That
The time we played, yeah.
that was it. This man
Yeah,
also had a stump leg and a missing arm.
He
It
was
was
blind and deaf.
Yes, like he had all of the. If they ever make a Zomboid that's on par with like Baldur's Gate 3, oh my gosh.
They got a Walking Dead game coming out. I've seen. That looks so much exciting. You played through the regular as the regular series or whatever, but you can make certain changes and can kind of choose who lives or die. I was like, bro, I just want to play as Glenn, and he's gonna be.
What he
with my
say?
main.
Get out. Get out. Huh? What'd he say? I cannot stand time, man.
But yeah, that's my nominee. I was like, I guess if you want to throw a name
We're
in
going
that hat,
to we're going
somebody-
to make it
yeah.
happen for sure. Definitely we'll have to make it happen. You're going to give us your schedule, Ty. And I'm going to have to make
here.
a
He here now, so that's that should tell you.
I know I know, like my thing is that my schedule is usually crap. That's my biggest issue is that like I'm usually too like I have to wait until like a certain time period to like get these long weekends off to be able to do things like this. But also
Oh,
like I
yeah,
might have to
'cause
just
that
mix
how
it
you-
in.
That how you on a Saturday on some bullshit.
Yeah, like it's like every 5 weeks that I'll have a long weekend of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and then
Friday, Sunday. Oh, because you don't work Sundays.
yeah, I always have Sundays off.
But
and
then that double back, you got to work like 6 days in a row.
yeah, like next week I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday, and then I get
Okay.
Saturday or I get Sunday and Monday off.
Y'all, yeah, and now you back to whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then they'll go Tuesday and then Wednesday and then Thursday and Friday. When it gets to Friday, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Usually
Yeah,
off
why would he
weekends.
leave right when this shit was getting good to the fucking,
Always Hano. But if anything, I can probably get you in during like a weekday. Since I'm like it'll be like one of the weekdays that I'm off from work, like a Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. Because Wednesday usually I try to do like PSO stuff, so it'll probably be like a Wednesday or a Tuesday or a Thursday or something like that. I'm gonna try to get push for the Monday that I
This
have
nigga.
off. So because I know he said that he has most of this week free.
This nigga got cream of coffee, nigga.
You know, made himself a fancy drink.
Is that marshmallows, nigga?
No, this is a vanilla cold foam whipped cream.
Cold. Where the fuck you get cold foam from?
Aldi's.
I ain't been all
I'm
these
not mad at it.
years.
I'm not even mad at it, bro.
He said bougie.
That's not even
Aldi's is
It's not
bougie?
bougie,
What?
though. That's why you
What?
can't be
No,
mad at it,
but
bro.
he's probably talking about the cold foam, but then he's just
Yeah,
realized where it came from.
If
He's
you
just
ask
like,
me,
oh,
hey, Heno, for real, that's hood upper echelons, bro.
Yeah.
Hood excellence, bro. We got the same shit. They don't know.
that man, he done turned
All
the Vienna
motherfuckers got is
sausage.
Aldi's now that they didn't close Target on the south side.
He done
closed,
turned.
all super targets, right?
Yeah, and they took a damn
Neighborhood Walmart.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop stealing from that shit.
It was the Simeon kids.
You gotta
Look, I'm
pay for their
snitching.
bags.
Fuck them, no.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do this transition on over to this. So I'm going to be ending the YouTube side of things, but I'm going to be going live on Twitch because I have to get gameplay for this game that we're going to be playing together. We're still going to be same conversations, all that stuff, but it's just they're going to want Twitch analytics for it, so I'm going to be
sign off.
Yep,
sign off
we're
on
signing
the
off here.
platform, yeah.
So again, for everybody that is on the YouTube side, make sure you guys follow them on all their platforms, which you can find JP at Jalapeno Poppy, literally everything.
Everything.
Same thing with Hano,
Everything.
Invincible on
Everything.
everything. So literally
Yes,
Google
sir.
their name. You're gonna find them.
Also, B-roll should be
That way.
Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday.
So prior to us going live, Hano was recording us just chit-chatting, just talking about various different things. So he
Oh,
has
that was
the
wild. It was kind of wild.
Oh no,
B-roll.
it's gonna be edited. It's gonna be edited.
No, but
So
I'm just saying,
in case
even the edits,
anything
bro.
too crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. When I started recording, we was at like 40 minutes.
So
But there was like 10 minutes where we wasn't talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
logs into Gaia. Wow. All right, you guys.
I'm
So
really might finna look into this Bahama Hotel. This was my
Freaky.
middle. This shit was my
Yo, dude
whole
looks like-
freshman year in high school.
you wanna know something funny, Ty? My dude looks just like my guy on PSO on Gaia. I like
My
that,
dude look
that's
like
just been
Sasuke.
it's just been embedded into my brain
That's
for
your
years.
archetype. You got
That
an
it,
archetype.
the red eyes, the long silver hair. I think it was just like that was the thing. Like it's just like the
Shout out
red
to
eyes and
Cronus.
silver hair swordsman, red eyed silver hair swordsman. That was my
Watch this,
thing.
hang on. So, see, when you said if you was a woman, you would let your character beat.
No.
Oh. Why?
Cause that's just me. I'm doing myself. What? I'd just be asexual at that point.
No, I'm saying like if you got a type, you
I didn't
know,
want
like
to say that. He said
Sesshomaru,
it. He said
like
it. I didn't want to say
Sesshomaru
that.
from Inuyasha, like is it like
I
that
said you
type
got an
beat?
archetype.
It's just like I would be
Like,
asexual at that point. I would just grab my arm, boom, I created another me.
All right.
So
Relax.
you'll be Wayne Brady.
I hate
It's
this.
okay. Y'all not gonna get the joke. It's okay.
I did,
It's a big miss.
and me not responding was me acknowledging the joke.
You heard me say I hate this.
I was
Cell.
gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I'd basically
I
be
was
Cell.
gonna-
I'd just be making another version of myself. Like literally, if you think about it, all versions of Cronus has existed since PSO1. He started off as a ranger, but you couldn't like really customize your character. But he wore the black outfit. Then when we got to Universe, he had the red eyes, but he had black hair, but it was shorter. And then when we got to PSO2, he had his hair was a little bit longer, but then it turned gray. And then we got to NGS, it got longer, and it was still red
He's
eyes.
getting older and shit.
Yeah, because it's like it's constantly a recreation of
Yeah.
the same character, but getting older, but
I
not.
feel you. That's kind of like when I made my character for the Street Fighter 6 beta, and then I booted up Cyberpunk.
He was
Type
like, "Oh
shit.
shit." I just like the fact now I'm in the point of my life where like I could put facial hair on my character and it actually makes sense.
You know what I still don't like? I still have not found a game where they still don't make games where any custom name you input can still be voice acted. Like that's something with AI I'm looking for.
Oh, now
When you say your name, Like
selfish.
I want them to say
No.
invincible. I want them to say invincible in the game.
Not even Invincible. I was playing 2K and they didn't have the name Trey voice acted. Do you know how many motherfuckers in the NBA names is Trey? I should not still be left out at that point. Is what I'm
There's only
saying.
one, bro. You got Trey Burke. Who else you got?
Trey Young. It's spelled different, but the pronunciation the same.
Oh, the game's struggling when it sees that there's a certain spelling. Like if you know when you actually type in the name, you got to like hit the like R2
Even
and then scroll
even
to
my
find the
government.
name in there.
Garland. Garland ain't even
you know
voicing
what's crazy?
nothing.
2K probably won't even say a white person's name though. As black algorithm. You try to put a white person's name in there. Because
I put it-
We don't recognize this.
Yeah,
So you want to know what's funny?
wasn't
I
nobody
put-
that made it to the league.
I
named
put my name
Tyrone,
as
sorry.
Chris in there, and then I put the name. I put literally one, like the number one, as the last name, and it wouldn't say one. But then I put
Clisson?
one. I put WN. It was like one. I'm like,
Oh,
all right, I figured it out. Now I know how to do it. Now I can get him to say Chris one.
I thought that they was finna call you Crisson.
This
Nah,
man said
my dumb
croissant.
ass would have put Juan. Chris
Oh my
Juan.
gosh! If it would have actually put, if it actually say wand on there, I'm gonna hate the game. Like I'm curious now. I might have.
I be trying to find loopholes for shit like that because
And yes, I do play 2K. You didn't know this, Ty?
Nobody is gonna ever
Don't tell.
Hold on.
don't-
vocally say
I
Invincible.
can't talk about 2K for the
Hold on,
next
give me 1
48
second.
hours.
I have 2K23 that I got free that I have not booted up yet.
Keep it that way. Let it sit there. Let it fester.
Is he finna go get like a signed copy? What the fuck is going on?
Probably gonna get the actual game and the fucking legacy edition. See, one of the type of nigga to do some shit like
Motherfucking 2K16 signed by Carlos Boozer or some shit.
that.
Shit like that'll piss me off.
Nah, you know he a fucking indie animal, bro. He got a Jeff Cheese sign. 2K
Right.
edition.
Word. Motherfucker got a signed Pacers jacket
He got a picture with Paul George and him in a fishing pole.
with the PG-13s around his neck.
That's
The Sony joints.
outside of Bass Pro Shop.
Got the other ones on digital.
Bro, as a Chicago Bulls fan, there's
think I got
probably
the other ones, but yeah,
never be
I
another
definitely
nigga
did
I
buy
hate
it.
as much as
I think
Carlos
that was like
Boozer.
the last physical one I bought.
Nah. Yeah.
I think
You might be
2K21 was the
right.
last physical one I bought.
21?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Hands is falling down.
I don't buy 2Ks, but I really pay attention when they like give them bitches away for free around finals time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like when they give them away, I'd definitely be getting on it. But like only
Yeah.
reason why I bought this one is because the Kobe. I got the Kobe edition of it.
Are you gonna get 24?
I got it already.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because they said that one's cross-platform.
What?
Yep.
Oh, we finally getting in that bag, 2K? Okay.
hmm
They
It's
did that for the
it
first
took
time
a
with Madden
while.
this year, and that shit been kind of fun.
And I need
It
to
took
see.
them a
Is it
long-ass
on the
time
EA
to
Pass?
even do this.
It's on Play Pro, but if you got the pass, you could do like 10 hours free.
Do 2K still come out in October?
September?
But
They
I'm gonna
changed
test it
the,
out just so I can see. Give it a go.
They changed the release schedule for WWE. That should come out in like in March of the same year now.
Is that after WrestleMania or right before every year now?
I think it's before.
Now I think it's right before, like
I
2 months
think-
before.
I feel like they'll probably, if they did it after, oh my God, because you capitalize right off that little money, that WrestleMania money that you make. and
You
they
say that,
drop
but
it
they
in.
already be pissing me off because they already do not. See, I could improve WWE 2K with one thing. All you gotta do is do. Honestly, if they don't steal shit else from AEW, steal this. The AEW game
modes.
has an in-game store that they
They
just
update.
put fucking attires in. If you you already make us grind currency or just buy VC, just put already pre-made attires from these events in, and motherfuckers is gonna flop.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
true.
you talking about the new ones? Like when they drop, like it'll be like,
For like the different pay-per-views.
yeah, like the
like,
big red boots of Seth Rollins. And shit like that. Yeah.
like Seth Rollins fucking white Power Ranger attire. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
would drop coin for that.
Nigga, I'll buy
Mhm.
every Ricochet skin attire just because that nigga be fly.
Like, that's not
No
hard.
pun intended.
They ain't thinking it on that level yet.
It's
But-
okay, bro.
Let's go ahead and end this now so we can move over, so we can get this done, so we don't hold
Bye.
up JP
So-
too much. So switch on over. Make sure you guys are following them on all platforms. Make sure Heno Invincible on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick,
And
Jalapeno
Pornhub.
Poppy on Twitch, on YouTube, on you got a Kick yet? On TikTok,
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I
yeah.
think DJ Heno on AMP. If anybody got if for the iPhone users out there.
I'm at to get the link from him and put it into the thing. Edit it later. Make sure that you guys can follow the links
You
and all
still
that
got
stuff.
that?
Yeah,
Play it.
DJ Hano.
I still got that. I did.
Press it.
That's what I'm saying. I was hoping that eventually it would come out with an application so I could do it from my
From your
PC
PC.
instead of having to do it from my phone. But
Oh, it's on your phone.
hold
You don't.
on.
I thought you had a.
It's a
Go
phone only
XLR.
app. No,
thought you had a-
I do. I'm saying AMP that app is still just PC only.
No, I thought I was gonna say. I thought you had it on your Go XLR to
from
press
my
it.
computer.
Uh,
But
He ain't even got his Go XLR on. Look at this. man.
Heno.
DJ Heno. DJ Ferris.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Well,
And then
I
that
guess that's the
motherfucking
way we're
bass
gonna
drop
end it.
Heno.
But all right, you guys, we're moving over onto Twitch now, so we can get this thing done and over
I've
with.
been holding in this fart for so long.
I
So
love
I
you.
am
Bye
now.
bye.
I'm hitting stop now. See y'all over on Twitch. Chris1.com or I said Chris1.com. That is actually a website. That is a website, but it's not. It's being worked on.
Y'all
Chris1.com
remember?
and
Y'all
Chris1.tv are
remember-
websites that I both own.
Do y'all remember when we all got domains at TwitchCon? That when we was like, that shit lasted for 2 years. Oh, you kept yours going?
Ice cream so good. No, I never had one.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't.
I thought you was with us.
Uh-uh.
We went. It was a booth, and we all like they was like giving out free Scullies or some shit, and we signed up and got domains for like 2 years.
Huh. Wish I'd have known about that. I probably would have put some use to it.
You was with me, I thought.
No, I wasn't. 'Cause I didn't really. We were only together for like the first day, and then after that, I was like with J Rock and everybody. We was just everywhere.
Who the
And I
fuck
was
was
just
I with?
floating around in that bitch.
I-
Like amoeba.
I feel like you was with AK or not AK, but awesome guy. Was awesome guy there?
Yeah, I was with Awesome Guy. I was with Crazy, but he wasn't streaming then.
And I think Dom was there too.
Yeah, but Dom disappeared because he had to go share his life. Gave
This
blood
man said
for
just share his
for
life.
a
Oh
special
yeah,
edition.
for
blood.
Persona.
No,
Oh,
it wasn't
yeah.
Persona. It was fucking
Was it not Persona
the
or is it
vampire
Catherine?
game. No, it was the fuck.
Was it
what that
Bloodborne?
vampire game? No, it was Cold Vein.
Code Vein. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
I
Gave
remember
blood-
that. I
He
almost
gave
did that.
I
blood
did-
for
yeah, I
Cold
do remember
Vein
that.
and then never even
He
played
did.
the fucking game after.
Because I
Wow.
was so hyped for that game. I was this
That game
close,
was
but I
it was
like,
fire, but then like
I'm
the
gonna
DLC
revisit
was
it.
trash.
It's on PlayStation Plus. I'm gonna revisit it one day.
That game was fire, but the DLC was trash. I will say that much.
I
DLC
didn't
did not do
even
much.
remember they had DLC.
They did like 3 or 4 DLC things for some bosses, but yeah, it was.
So yeah, that
all
motherfucking box was
wait,
so
this
big
game
that
you
he
got, was
couldn't
it a
even.
key that you got to like kind of create content for or something?
Yeah,
Okay, 'cause I was like, bro, I never heard of this beat 'em up. Fuck is it?
but yeah, we ended. We moving over there now. I'm gonna drop the link in chat and make sure y'all know where to go.
Finna connect.
I love you. Bye bye.
All right, boom.
Let me know.
Go
when I
there
can-
right now. Click it
I can.
and
Goddamn.
we out.